vista stretched out in front of you. There it is. As you look down, as the ground slopes in front of you, as you see the land end and meet the sea. The cold breeze coming in from the ocean makes sense now, as you realize the sun is just starting to set, as you take in the vista that you've hiked up to. Thousands of golden sloping shapes clustered together span the breadth of the majestic port city. Beautiful, intricate wooden platforms and docks extending into an ocean painted fire red, ablaze with the color of the setting sun. Thousands of tiny specks of torchlight flicker into existence as the sea fades from its fiery orange to a deep red, finally to somber purples and blues, replaced by the glowing of torchlight in the city. You know the city very well. You've spent quite a long time here.
Yeah.
And as you look at it, watching the sun set next to this man, this person that leaves you at ease, he says to you, "A whole city, and it can all be ours." He takes one of your hands in his and looks at you. Would you like to do anything?
I don't know what to do. I kind of just
as you begin to like flounder with words, clearly flustered at this whole situation, he clasps his hand over yours and catches your eyes and stares at you, the smile dying just a little bit as he says, "Is the world ready to meet Scire Perpetuum?"
I think so.
As he smiles and dips his head, you hear a sigh coming from somewhere behind you, as you realize that you two aren't alone. What shall you do?
I let go of his hand and I turn around and kind of stand in front of him.
As you turn, you see that another figure is standing there with you. I am going to pause this real quick, or at least pause the music and put on a different track, because we need a different emotion here. There we go. As you turn, you see that there is another individual standing nearby, leaning against a wayward tree. And the first thought that runs through your mind is that she is beautiful. You see a gorgeous visage of a creature of white and gray. She stands well over 6 feet tall upon cloven hooves, her horns sweeping back from her temples, highlighting her piercing blue pupilless eyes. As she looks at you, a small smile crosses her face as she says, "Reminiscing, are we, darling?"
Maybe.
He was quite attractive, wasn't he?
Yes.
Roll a perception check. What did you get?
35.
Nice. So with a 35, you realize he's gone. No sight of him. You are now standing there alone on this hilltop with this pale-skinned woman. As she says, "Oh, don't bother looking for him. He's gone."
What do you want?
As she ignores you and keeps talking, "Actually, it would be far better for you if you avoided him these days. But you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Of course.
You know he's coming.
I know.
And you know that you can't do this without me.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, you better get ready. Because when he does find you, as you feel a hand fall onto your shoulder from behind, as you turn and look down at it, you immediately feel a numbing, chilling cold beginning to spread through your shoulder as ice begins to freeze down your body as the white individual in front of you, now you unable to turn your head and look behind you, as she stands up and takes a step closer to you as she says, when he does find you, it will be too late. As that is where we'll end your mythic check.
That's good. He's coming. He's here.
You guys.
I feel like Alan is reacting on a level that you guys
I
can't
have no
appreciate.
knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I like.
We don't know what's happening.
The Babadook.
Even if we do
The Babadook.
know what's happening, we choose not to react.
Well, that's good.
How many of you know what's happening, though?
I don't.
I don't.
Everyone raise your hand if you know what's happening.
Okay.
Lucius knows what's
Hold
happening,
on.
dude.
I'm still
Don't kill
counting.
Lucius.
Still counting. Don't put your hands down yet.
Oh shit, I think I do now, actually. I think you gave it away.
By saying you know?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just assumed that you had some idea. It has nothing to do with you, but you were acting like you're like,
Oh.
yeah, I know the secret.
It's
Nice.
Lucius. He's
I know
coming after
everything.
you.
Lucius is coming, yeah.
Lucius!
Lucius
why
is
are
the
you
villain.
coming after me?
Remember how I was in the villain in your last campaign? It's happening again!
You, Lucius!
Alrighty. So, allow me to begin the music for the next one. We're just gonna roll right into it. As soon as I begin DMing again, it'll start. But I gotta just turn on some music real quick. So let me go ahead and do that real fast. You will turn on later, but I need first my nature sounds.
Oh, I hear a squirrel.
Yes, there's a squirrel there. Idiot.
It's a squirrel with like a Jason mask on.
What's
All
going
right.
on?
So, Adam,
Mhm.
it is now your turn.
Sweet.
Ooh, my turn.
As the light fills your sight, this golden light blasting out all other objects in your field of view, the first thing that you realize is that it is day, and a sharp pain racks your chest. You are doubled over, knees on the ground, with just pain striking through you, a familiar, deep pain as you feel the wilderness around you. You know it's your ranger's training or something to do with maybe the fact that you're a nature warden, but you are aware that you are in a forest as you begin in a fog to start to unroll yourself from the ball that you've curled up into. You are injured, clearly, but you're also very disoriented. The world is spinning, tilting on its axis as you slowly attempt to take a sampling of where you are or what's going on. What do you try to do, still on your knees?
I want to check how bad my wound is.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm talking like you can't, like the whole world is spinning around right now. You're not even standing yet. So what do you do initially?
Look around.
Like blink and look. You stand up. You're still on your knees.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you stand up. That's a big one. Roll a fort save. Alrighty, so with the 22, you manage to hoist yourself up onto your feet as you kind of catch yourself from falling back over. Hold on. As you kind of catch yourself from falling forward, stumbling and just out of pain and disorientation, you realize that your hands are wet and sticky. As you look at them, you see that both of your hands are covered in blood, your own blood. And
Sweet.
seeing the sight of it dripping down your chest, you stumble and slip and fall onto one knee, having just stood up. I need you to roll a will saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no. You know my weakness.
Alrighty, your DC was 15 on that one, buddy. As you blink, you kind of shake your head away from a little bit of the fog, as all of a sudden it comes to you, crystal clear. The War Boys. Your mission. You must fulfill your mission. It all comes back to you, where you are, what you're doing. You're on assignment because of course you are. The Dragoons are always on assignment. The Half-Helms have been falling into this pattern. They send their war boys into the outlying villages outside of Yampfield just to test them, to take some prisoners, to knock some heads in, then they retreat. But not today. Today you were hiding in wait. You and your company. You followed the war boys as they retreated. You ambushed them. And now the battle is underway. Your mission, it's currently going on now. You hear a voice from very far away, a familiar voice. Hey asshole, don't die on me yet! As you feel weightless, as you are dragged to your feet, your head spinning. I want you to roll a perception check.
And you said I'm in a forest?
Or any sort of check, really. But yes, you are in a forest. What did you get? Okay, a 27.
Wow, 5, 6, 7.
That is a perception, yes?
Yeah.
You mean 6, 5, 7?
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah, but anyway. With that perception check, you realize from the voice and the person, the individual hoisting you up is none other than Percival, lifting you up off of the ground, back onto your feet, throwing your arm over his shoulders, as you hear a voice that feels distant, like a ghost, like someone that you used to know a long time ago, speaking out to you, softly, but unmistakably, you hanging on to each word, as you hear her say, Gale halts, hold this. A blurry shape approaches you, as, without warning, a stinging slap hits you full in the face. As the dizziness fades to sharp pain, tears begin to well up in your eyes, just from the stinging amount of sheer just slap that you just received. But before you have time to say anything, to blink your way out of your stun, your head is pulled sharply forward, and you're pulled into a tender kiss and embrace. At that moment, nothing matters. The pain in your chest, the ringing in your head, all of that fades completely. You can hear, you can see, and from this point onward, you know exactly what's going on. So let me turn up the sounds that are actually happening. Yeah, it's crazy out here. Alrighty, as you open your eyes to see Bedivere standing in front of you. Dirty, roughed up, but alive and well. As she smiles, tilts her head and says, "Are you feeling better?"
Much better after that.
As Percy next to you kind of shoves you in the shoulder. "Hey, you two, I don't mean to be that guy, but you can save it till after we deal with the Half-Helm tribe." As you hear another voice, another familiar voice that you haven't in a while, as all of a sudden, coming from somewhere very close to you and very nearby, you hear, "He's right, Gawain," as you feel a soft brush of a feather and a gust of wind as the tail of an arrow whizzes past your cheek, zooming about 36 feet away, piercing straight through the eye of an orc emerging from behind a tree. As you see from behind you, predictably, none other than your brother, Mordred, step forward. Second arrow already knocked, as he says, "We need to get moving. Gawain, any ideas?"
I'm a little disorientated.
Yeah, fine. Gelhart, you take Ector back to the others. Lamorak, Key, Elaine, you will accompany Bedivere, Gawain, and Percival forward. He turns to you. "Gawain, you have command." And as he kind of smiles, his expression loosening just a little bit. "We'll rendezvous later, all right?"
Sounds good.
As you hear a loud blaring sound of an orcish horn, you know from experience that this horn means retreat. As you see a large smile spread across your brother's face. "This is the fun part, Gawain." As he begins to back up, disappearing into the woods again, as he says, "Happy hunting!" Immediately, Percy, you hear the rasping of metal on metal as from his back, Percival draws his two-handed curved sword and gets into his offensive stance. "Incoming!" As at this moment, we are going to go to a battle map.
Yay!
Yes.
Alrighty. You guys can see what's going on.
Ooh, I'm hurt.
So, you guys are all hurt. Lucius, your spirit is inhabiting the body of Kay. Perpetuum, your spirit is inhabiting the body of Elaine. And Scarlock, your spirit is inhabiting the body of Lamorak. You can do everything you can do in your regular forms. You might not have the tools to do it anymore.
Oh.
This is a strange sort of parallel memory thing. I have your character sheets, so you just say what you want to do besides Gawain. All right, you three?
Okay.
Wait, we can do everything that we can do like as our actual characters, but as these people? Or
Basically, yeah, unless these characters would have been physically impossible of doing it. Your brains are the same. Your skills are the same. Your strength, your stats are the same. But if you usually pull up a wand of fireball, you can't do that as Elaine.
or I
You
can use
understand?
bardic performances though?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay, sweet.
You are Elaine, remember. As you guys,
Cool.
Ector being
who that
carried by Galehot, these two individuals begin to make their way through the chaos, heading down. Gawain, you know that time is of the essence. Your mission is to track down the war boys and kill them before they can get back to the Halfhelm home base. You know that's your mission. It's your mission, and you're wasting time. You got to get into gear as Mordred makes his way away. So, Gawain, you'll go first, then all your followers, then the enemies. This is reduced, simplified combat. What will you do, Gawain?
Question, do I have my holy bow?
You have a bow.
Okay. I'm going to move 30 feet.
Alrighty.
Okay. Hold on. To this square, and then shoot this goblin, I'm assuming.
Okay, yeah, that is a goblin. As you fire a shot at this goblin, your arrow pierces the back of the goblin's head as it dies. I'm simplifying combat. Don't worry. These are goblins. They're fodder. They have 15 AC and 15 hit points. Have fun, guys. Alrighty. We'll go Kay, Elaine, Lamorak. Kay, what are you doing?
Who's inhabiting K?
That's you, Lucius.
Greg?
Great.
Sorry, I was muted for whatever reason. I don't remember why.
You were.
So, can I do?
Gawain, you remember, you're commanding him, so...
Mhm. Can I do lay on hands or am I K? I'm still confused.
You are K. You are
Okay.
K. So
Alright.
things that only Lucius can do, you can't. But if you just want to hit him hard, you can hit him hard.
Gotcha.
Like, you
Alright.
have all your feats and all that stuff.
I'm gonna run up and Let's strike this
Hit
guy
him
down.
hard.
Power attack.
Run up, swinging your sword back and slicing your sword down. You can speak and stuff too, by the way. Your mind is Lucius's. You're just in K's body.
Etiam.
As another goblin is sliced into ribbons.
Okay, you can speak Celestial?
Lane.
Infirmus.
Owen, take out that goblin near you.
Okay. Run over here.
No,
So-
I'm K.
No, you're K. Who am I?
You're
I'm
Elaine.
Elaine.
You're
Yes,
Your tokens are literally labeled.
I know. We're
I
trying.
know this. Yes, but I
So
don't know
I'm
what's
Percy,
happening.
right?
Gawain, what do you want me to do?
Kill the
it.
goblin.
Kill it.
Kill
So, same
Kill
thing.
it.
I'm so hurt.
You bring your great sword down on this goblin, slicing it in two. It's not even doesn't even have any resistance. It's a tiny goblin. Lamorak.
Gawain?
Move up and then target the goblin near Elaine.
Alright, I do that.
Alrighty, cool. As you turn and fire an arrow, it whizzes through the air, stabbing this goblin straight through the head. As you are successful in taking out another one, Bedivere and Percival make their ways up to flank your side, Gawain. Percival in his two-handed sword stance, just as a reminder. As they get here, Percival will use his standard action to use a perception check. As he points, as you guys can, there's no occlusion on this map because I wanted you guys to see everything. As he points to the bridge over here, there, Gawain, the war boys, let's go.
Alright.
As he points up over here.
I did not see where he
To the right.
Gawain,
right.
should we try and break the bridge? Should we try to shoot the ropes off?
As Bedivere kind of says, there's an idea, Lamorak. Yes, let's go for that.
Some have already made it across, though.
We'll use this
As
footbridge.
Percy says, baby steps, Kay, baby steps. Alrighty, now it is the orcs / goblins' turns. As these goblins are cowards and are just going to start fleeing. This war boy is going to get away. This one's going to get over here. By the way, you are being scored for this, and anything you kill in this little thing is going to be added to your actual XP. So keep that in
Wow.
mind.
Do I get their souls as well?
No, these aren't real people. These are.
Whoa, Jackson. Whoa. Tone it down there.
Whoa. We don't see color here, Jackson. We see race.
mythical manifestations.
Okay. Yes, mythical manifestations aren't people.
They aren't.
They're not.
I say no.
I can even make the allegory even better. According to God of this world, they're not. Now I can
God.
stretch the
Is that you?
metaphor even further. Anyway, let's forgive me. I don't. And so we're just doing this with like attacks and defenses. On the better ones, you may have to actually roll attack rolls, but on the goblins, they're fodder. So have fun.
Okay.
Sweet.
But like the war boys, they actually have AC, so you know. Anyway, yeah, people begin to that all the orcs move, but you will take some parting shots. Kay, you take 5 points of piercing damage from a goblin. Lamorak, you take 5 points of piercing damage, and Bedivere will take 3 points of piercing damage. Alrighty, Gawain, you're up again.
I'm going to try and destroy the bridge.
All right, cool. So as you focus in, kind of closing one eye to aim nice and close, you're gonna fire at the rope, right?
Yeah.
Roll to hit 3 times, just to see if you can aim for a little, slightly swaying piece of rope.
Okay. What do I use?
Your
My highest?
standard attack modifier. Are
So-
you within range?
I should be.
Yes, you are. You are within 120 feet.
So just what I used for
It says if
like
you are
a
attacking
ranged
something that's
attack.
not a favored enemy.
Okay, but what I used for a normal ranged attack,
Yes, exactly.
which is bad plus dex. All right.
That plus dex.
12. It's not that bad.
Do we use our weapon modifier, or do we just
Yeah,
using our
you
base stuff?
You use just whatever you want, basically. It's fine. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, so I could use my faith bow. Stat.
Yeah, sure, why not? Just roll whatever macros you have for attacks, it's fine. Okay, so the AC is a 25, just so that you don't miss. You hit. As with a loud snapping sound, this rope will actually shatter right here as the whole bridge begins to swing slightly, one of the goblins will fall off into the water down below. The other four will be knocked to their feet though, still on the bridge. Kay, you're up.
All
Gawain,
right.
give orders.
Okay, move across
Kay
the bridge.
is the boss, or
Yeah.
Gawain is the commander right now.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do a run action and get about here because it's a run action, and then just get ready for someone to reinforce me.
Alrighty. As you do so, you will trigger the prepared action of, of this guy, who will jump from his hiding spot and charge down at UK.
You can do that as a prepared action.
Well, he had a charge ready, yeah. Ambush ready. It's a ambusher feat for the class it is. Hang on. Use your standard AC, Lucius's AC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
have
So he's gonna.
these.
Yeah, no. As he misses entirely, the war boy's spears colliding with the ground to no effect nearby you. Who's next? Elaine.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Elaine, form up with the rest of us.
Okay. So, as in,
Yeah, you're wearing medium armor, or you're wearing light
There.
armor, so you can move up to double your speed if you'd like.
that was double, or like just under.
Alrighty, Lamorak.
Lemmer, take out the rest of the bridge.
Okay. Let's see. Move up to here,
Yep.
and then aim for the other part of the bridge.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll to hit with Scarlock ranged attack. Whenever Scarlock ranged attack you have.
Appendix.
Oh,
Yeah, as you manage to sever the other support
And a +2
handrail, as another goblin will fall off the other side, the other one's just looking completely miserable, as this one will actually turn and begin to crawl off at the end of the bridge to try to get off the shaky thing. Next we have...
Doesn't break the rope.
What's up?
Doesn't break the rope. On the other
It
side.
did break. It's not a rope bridge, you know that, right?
Oh, no.
The
Okay.
bridge that you guys are about to go on is a rope bridge. This is a bridge with rope side things.
Oh,
Way too big to be an actual rope bridge.
that's awkward.
But anyway,
Oh.
you did knock the supports off as it's now a very wobbly bridge. But anyway, as Bedivere will take a step up here, draw her own longbow and fire 2 shots at this war boy, dealing some damage. As Percy is going to step and take kind of like a defensive stance with his sword out at the front side of you, Gawain. It's now the orcs. This war boy is going to get called back down to go against UK. This war boy is going to get away.
also, I'm assuming Galeha and Ector are off the map.
Yes, they've ran back to Agavale and Gawain. Those guys
Okay.
are back. If you recall, Gawain. Is
I
your
do
name
recall.
here. Let's see. You two go away. You go over there. I figured it was a while before you guys had a battle, so I decided to give you a battle in one of these.
Yay.
An actual battle. You aren't you, but that's fun, because you can be reckless now.
Yeah.
Time
Yeah.
to kill Gawain's companions.
Yep.
Basically,
I took
Yes.
myself off. and
Didn't
get
they
the
die
guys.
anyway?
a majority of them die.
Yeah. So I'm just following lore.
I threw myself off the edge of the
Actually, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Now,
Desynchronized.
are going to attack at you. Kay, you take 15 points of stabbing damage from the war boy in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's going to take a full. Anyway, it is now your turn, Gawain, again.
How? Just out of curiosity, can 2 people cross this bridge at a time or no?
On the bridge, you don't know. You've never been to this bridge. But strangely enough, you do remember this bridge. This is a very famous bridge in your mind for some reason. This bridge spans a pass of the river known as the Raisho Pass. This is Raisho Pass right here. And for some reason that name sticks out to you. You don't know why. Not in the moment.
Alright. It's my turn, yeah?
It is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to move up
All right.
and then target the orc boy attacking my friend Kay.
Alrighty.
Wait, no, you should target.
Yeah. And you're going. Did you move, or did you take a full round to move? Did you 5-foot step then shoot a lot?
Hold on. I was here. Oh, I could 5-foot step and then shoot a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'd recommend.
Yeah, now I'm gonna
Cool.
shoot a lot.
So with your full round, you'll deal 30 points of damage, eliminating this warboy. As Kay, over your shoulder, the arrows come phew, 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 as the warboy falls in a dead heap in front of you.
I had that!
Kay, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna charge this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, bring your sword
it!
charge. Yeah, that'll deal a nice 20 points of damage from Kay.
My
As you
minimum
chunk
damage
the
is
warboy.
31 right now.
Well, yeah, you're not Lucius,
know.
you're Kay. Elaine!
What do you want me to do, Gawain?
Move across the river and back up Kay.
Okay, cool.
You're not Kay. Right?
I'm K! Damn it.
Elaine,
Who's
are you
on
okay?
first?
No.
He's Elaine. Kay's over there.
Adam, why'd you pick fucking confusing ass names for your
Oh,
buds?
trust me. There's a character called Wayne.
Jesus.
Wayne Rooney.
It's Gawain's brother in Arthurian mythology.
That's as far as I can move.
That's fine, cool. Lemrak.
I'm gonna 5-foot step here and then full round the guy at the case fighting.
Alrighty. Cool. So yeah, you'll deal, because from your third, that's another 20 damage. This warboy's on his last legs.
I want
It is now, Bedivir's turn, who will take a step forward as well with her bow and fire at this warboy, killing him in front of you, Kay.
Alright, I guess it's Steel K's kills day.
As first,
Oh my.
here, and point forward. Gawain, after you! As he
Okay.
points to the bridge.
Okay.
Um,
No, I'm K!
The orcs will begin to keep routing these warboys. They've been found out essentially, so they're retreating before hard non-rangers show up, like a military, with their goblin. However, Gawain, I need you to roll a raw wisdom check.
Raw wisdom, huh? Oh boy.
It's a trap.
You're not sure why, but you have a sense of foreboding, a sense of danger. Your danger instincts are tripped, but you don't know why. There's also a large amount of adrenaline going on right now, because you're currently in combat, so you don't really know what's happening. All you know is that you have a shiver down your spine. The rest of you guys, I'm talking to Gawain, Scarlock, and Perpetuum, you feel great. Like, you're fighting, it's awesome. This is great. You don't know why. It's super liberating. This is awesome.
I feel liberated.
This is ridiculous. Like, finally, you can just do shit. That's great. Alrighty.
This is so
the
much
orc-
better than the random miss.
This goblin will attempt to attack you and miss. This goblin will run up and attempt to attack you and hit, dealing 2 points of damage. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
As now, Gawain, you're up again.
Alright, gonna move. And take another 5-foot step. And then kill the 2 goblins next to him. Because I'm assuming I can slaughter.
Yeah, okay, cool. Go for it. They're both dead. Sink and thunk. Okay, the 2 goblins standing around you are both slain. As Kay, it's your turn.
Do I have like a javelin or anything?
You have 3 javelins as well as a sling. And a
sling?
throwing axe.
Shit. Alright, I'm gonna move, actually, to wait for reinforcements. I'm gonna move 30 feet over here and huck a javelin at this war boy.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, he takes 10 damage.
Okay.
Awesome, nice shot. Elaine.
Gawain!
Go back up, K.
Help me.
Doing that. Do I have any range options?
Elaine is a melee fighter specialist. You have a great.
Damn it. Damn it. I'm here, Kay. You're not alone now.
Thank you.
You have 1 throwing axe, but that's for emergencies, basically. Just in
Does
case
it not qualify? I don't throw it, but.
Yeah. Gawain. I'm not Gawain, I'm sorry. Lamorak.
Gawain!
Gawain.
Get across the bridge. Let's back him up.
Alright, I'm gonna go 30, so halfway across the bridge.
Yep.
And I'm gonna shoot the big boy over here.
Ping him. Okay, the same guy. So that's another 10 points of damage. Nice. Good job, Lamorak.
Back us up, you lazy hoes.
As now,
What do you think I'm doing?
Bedivere will run along the bridge, is going to make an acrobatics check and actually front flip over you, Lamorak, and keep going a little bit.
Sounds like Scarlock, to be honest.
Hot,
Let's
yes.
see how this is.
Wait a
Alrighty, as Percy
Is this really the time to
stands-
show off Bedivere?
as she kind of like turns and says, "I'm just enjoying myself." As Percy now stands, as Percy says, "Gawain, go." As Gawain, you're given a move action.
I'm gonna cross the bridge.
Shit.
Yeah. As you
Shit,
cross the
yes.
bridge.
Did he go Marshall?
You don't know.
You know.
Marshall? Marshall?
As now it is the orcs' turns. Gawain,
Yeah.
things feel pretty good. The orcs are retreating. Things are going well. I want you to roll another will saving throw.
Will save?
A will save this time.
Okay. Basically to avoid battle lust.
Not really, no.
24.
Okay, cool. So with a 24 on your feeling of dread, essentially, it comes to you. Something's wrong. Something's wrong about this. This isn't right. This is familiar, but whenever you think of this, you forget about it. This is wrong. You shouldn't be here, Gawain. This isn't when it's supposed to be. This is something you've been trying to forget about for a while, and now it's happening. And it's happening right now. As all of a sudden, the sounds of battle quiet. As the entire forest grows almost silent. As you only hear orcs rustling on the ground, their footprints heading through the forest. But the forest itself, Gawain, is silent. As through the silence.
You're what?
Did I just break up?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Where did I lose you?
What was that last sentence?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm looking for a specific song, so give me a little bit of slack here for just a sec.
Okay. You're good. You do you.
You do you, boo.
Okay. So as you hear echoing through the forest a low, piercing note. Gawain, you can roll a straight wisdom check to recognize it.
Adam recognizes it. Does that count?
Gone to our calls for aid.
With a 15, This is a half-helm horn, but a specific kind of horn. In the past, when you've been ranging out here, usually when you hear this horn on the border, you pull back to allow the army to go in where the horn came from. But you know that it's too far. You've gone too far into enemy territory. Retreating won't help, because that horn signals that the Sho'ul Dode have arrived. As I will have them arrive.
Agni Kai.
Agni Kai.
We went from Helm's Deep to Agni Kai. Let's go.
Yes, let's go, multi-fandom.
Most ambitious crossover ever.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Anyone who can see the two new orcs on the board.
I mean, we can all
Oh.
see them because
Yes,
map.
of course you can. So
Yeah.
whoever rolls first. Okay, so Scarlock, I'm just gonna show you a piece of art real quick.
Aww.
And it's a Wookiee. I can't do a Wookiee voice though.
Hold on. It's being really slow for some reason.
Where are you putting the image at?
Oh, it'll be right on the center of the bridge when I put it in.
Okay.
Man, even with cough drops, it's still miserable.
Are you just horrendously sick, Adam?
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, poor B. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, poor BB.
It's all good. I didn't have to work for a weekend, so in my book.
That's true. Tis always good.
Okay, so the image will show up right there as I describe it. You see two tall individuals sitting about a head taller than the rest of the orcs here. Their skin is
Oh, no.
painted a bleached white, their ears back, wearing a heavy sort of ornamental armor, each of them carrying a shield and a large, heavy, somewhat like bastard fusion of a club and a sword. This is a Sho'ul Dode monk, and they are not to be trifled with. As they both arrive on the battlefield, and they both turn and look at you and your group. Gawain, your gut coils and twists. It is now your turn.
My turn?
It is your turn, yes.
Alright. Everyone, we're gonna hold on the other side of the bridge where Percy is to bottleneck him. And then I'm going to take... Wait, hold on. Cool, I can still do it. I'm going to go here and then shoot an arrow at this guy.
Alrighty. You deal another large chunk of damage as your arrow finds it true, as this war boy is now bleeding heavily, having 3 arrows. Sorry, a javelin and 2 arrows. Kay, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move back a little bit and ready in action to throw a javelin at anyone who gets close.
Awesome, Elaine.
Gawain, you want us on your side of the bridge?
Yes. We'll use how narrow it is to funnel him.
Okay, Bedivere's in my fucking way. 5, 10, 15. Can I roll an acrobatics check to do a better backflip over?
Rangers don't have acrobatics.
Fuck you, she did it.
Yeah,
I know.
you can get by pretty easily. You're both pretty nimble.
Okay, cool. So that was 5, 10, 5. There we go. That should be about as far. Oh, wait, I can double move.
Yes, you can.
10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I could get about up next to you, sir.
Alrighty.
Gonna stand in an appropriate square.
Lamorak.
I'm gonna go over here and do a backflip over Percy.
As you do so, it's not very smooth, but Percy kind of helps you.
You don't need me to
Back
roll
to
a
three.
acrobatics check,
No, I don't. Yeah, no, you do it. though.
please.
Okay, fine, go for it.
Do it. Yes,
Yeah.
sexy. Yes.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's beautiful, and you land with a bow and a flourish. Yay! Alrighty.
When did you get that? What?
As Bedivere runs and just kind of walks past Elaine this time,
Ooh.
and gets
Fuck you, Bedivere.
there. As Kay, you're left on the other side alone.
Yep.
As Percy now opens this kind of this walkway and stands right around here. It is now the orcs' turns, as these guys will continue to flee. These little goblinos, little thingies.
Goblinos.
That's the tree. Hang on. The trees have giant token syndrome as well, so it's hard to select the orcs without accidentally touching the trees. But anyway, the two Shaul Dode with a burst of speed will both of them rush forward towards you guys, as one of them will get in range of you, Kay.
Alright, I chuck a javelin. Do I actually need to roll for this guy?
You will, yeah. These guys actually have legitimate AC.
Plus 15 or 6? It's either gonna be plus 15 or
This
16.
is where, Gawain, you bringing in your allies from the real world will actually help.
Oh. Were you having me do this trial solo originally?
Ooh,
Would've,
30.
yeah.
Oh, 30.
All been NPCs, but yeah, with a 30 you hit, no problem.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage for your javelin.
Alright. Let's see. I don't think I can do a power attack on that.
Sure, yeah, I can.
Power throw.
Actually,
whoops.
yeah, I need
Power
power
throw.
throw.
Yeah.
It's called Deadly.
Deadly aim works for thrown?
Any
Are these
ranged
javelins improved in any way?
attack. Nope, standard or they're
Alright.
masterworks, the +1.
Okay, well then 10 then. 10 damage.
10 points of piercing damage as you manage to bypass this monk's shield and defenses and land a nice javelin straight on him. It is now your turn, Gawain.
Alright. Going to take a 5-foot step. Does anyone have a shield?
I think I do.
Kay does, and Percy has one on his back, but he doesn't use it very often.
Alright, Kay and Percival, you're going to be our bulwark against these guys, and then I'm going to... hold on. Ah! Then I'm going to full round the orc Kay just shot.
As Percy kind of like looks at you and says, "I hate using my shield though," as he sheathes
Alright.
his two-handed sword and begins to pull out his shield.
I forgot! Jackson, do I have all my spells?
You have none of your spells.
I have 0?
None. Do you like this map? I spent a while on it.
Yeah,
I
this
really
map is
do.
really
It's
good.
Isn't it really good?
It's amazing.
Yes.
With like the river and everything. Yeah,
the
you
river
like
and the
it?
cliffside. Oh,
Yeah.
god tier.
I'm very proud of this map, so thank you.
You should be.
You better use it. Be able to figure out a way to use it again.
Oh no, I made this whole thing in like 30 minutes. Like, I know how to make these maps really well now.
Oh, okay.
Alright, a 27, a 28, and a 30.
A 28 will not hit. Or I'm sorry, a 27 will not. It's going to catch the 28 arrow. The third will. The 30 will hit. So you see in a frustrating display of martial prowess as you unleash 3 arrows. The first is nimbly ducked under, and while off balance, the second arrow, the shoulder sticks out its sword hand, and while still holding the sword, bats the second arrow away before the third one lands in its shoulder, in the pale flesh of its shoulder. As you hear a bark of Orcish. Gawain, at this point, could you speak Orcish?
Yes.
You hear one of the Shaul Dodes say,
These kittens have teeth. Bring in the big gun.
Oh boy.
as one of them reaches for another horn.
Okay, you're all by yourself.
Okay, get back
your
here.
turn.
Which one's pulling out the horn?
This one over on the right.
The right?
As he's kind of like shuffling and beginning to pull out a horn.
I'm gonna charge him.
All right, go for it.
Okay, you madman.
All right, roll the hit.
Hey, you fucking madman.
All right. Am I using a longsword?
You are using a longsword, yes.
All right.
An unenchanted longsword.
Okay.
I'm sorry, masterwork longsword. Duh.
Okay.
Gawain,
Yeah.
you're poor. You're not that poor. You'd give your guys masterwork.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, 25.
Alrighty, with a 25, as the Shaul Dode sidesteps out of the way, it looks at you, Kay, standing a good head and a half taller than you, almost tilts his head, not in joy, not in savage mockery, as most orcs do, but almost in sadness, as it just looks at you. Not attacking you because you didn't provoke an attack of opportunity, just looking at you, sidestepping and just looking down at you. Elaine, your turn.
Fuck that. And run. Excuse me, Bedivere, you bitch. And then I stand here.
Oh fuck.
Aren't you guys siblings? Why are you so mean to each other?
What? Sibling?
As
Of
now,
course they're mean to each other.
as now,
Of course we're mean to each other, Gawain, you idiot.
Gawain, it's all for good fun. Lamorak.
Okay, I'm going to 5-foot step here,
Yep.
and then shoot the dude that was over here.
Okay, go for it.
Full round it.
Okay,
Um,
so just use your own full round ranged.
That's 2 babs, so it's that, and it's a -5 after that.
Oh, that'll hit, and that'll also hit. Nice rolls. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Roll damage twice. No sneak. No. No other magic advantage.
Just my normal.
You can have thistle arrows though.
Ooh.
Okay.
Should you wish.
Oh,
So
That's
7
so
points of damage with 2 points of bleed. So 9 points of damage in total. Nice.
my range damage is terrible.
Alrighty. As now, Bedivere will finish the group's migration, save K.
Yep.
Almost take a step forward and then turn to you, Gawain, and say, "Are we really going to leave him behind?"
No.
As she turns and makes a full run across the bridge again.
You
So try
fucking
to get as close
hero.
to you as she can.
God.
Damn it, Kay. Bridge tactic.
They were bringing in the big gun. I couldn't allow that.
As Percy kind of
Oh, Adam.
with his shield out now looks at you, Gawain. Now what?
Dump the shield, take out your favorite
As
weapon,
he
let's go get him.
drops the shield on the ground, pulls his longsword, and does his own full run action. Wearing light armor, he can get up to, what is that, 120 feet? 4
Yeah.
times his movement?
So you can get there
Yeah.
or up to
He's
either
gonna
of
get
them.
right up next to you. In his full, whoopsies. In his full,
He got bigger.
He's on the cliff.
in his
What
full,
happened?
two-handed sword stance. But then it is now the monks' turns. So this Shaul Dode will into Kay and Percival as this one comes across and begins to fiddle with these ropes, trying to separate you guys. He gets about halfway done as one of the ropes on this rope bridge snaps and begins to hang as the bridge is just hanging on by a tether at this point. It is now your turn, Gawain.
Elaine, can you make it across the bridge in one go?
If I'm wearing light armor, I can full run at
Yes.
4 times.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking killed. But I will run, and do a sexier backflip than Bedivere. And actually, can I get all the way up there? I think I can. That is, even if there's 65.
Wait.
Wait, but there's an orc there.
Also,
Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna get killed. So
Oh.
I moved there because that's where I want to go. If I get prevented, I will move back. Jackson.
Yes.
Also, do I lose my turn?
No, you went. She just went out of order because you're all going at the same time. So yeah,
Okay.
you will take an attack of opportunity, Elaine.
I know.
This is
That's
against-
what I'm waiting for.
This is against Perpetuum's AC.
Perpetuum's AC is fucking shit.
Exactly. So is Elaine. At this point.
So is Elaine.
I don't know where
Gawain-
Elaine is at.
Ooh.
Elaine's
Hit.
gonna get
Go ahead and
murdered.
Oh,
That
Elaine's
hits.
dead.
Where's the roll? Oh,
Bye,
Elaine's
Elaine.
dead. Bye,
That'll
Elaine.
hit twice. Elaine, you take 35 points of slashing damage on
Oh,
your...
I'm dead. Oh no! I have 3 hit points left.
Sweet.
That's all.
Alright, and then me and Lamrock are...
As Elaine, as you get right about here next to Bedivere, you feel yourself almost like kind of pushed a little bit as you realize that you've just been passed a potion
Oh.
of some sort. It doesn't seem that expensive, but it's more than you had.
Yeah, it's more than I had.
Alrighty, Lamorak.
okay. Gawain?
We're gonna full round that bastard.
Alright, I'm gonna full round that bastard.
Full round the bastard.
Go for it. Roll your full round, Mr. Lamorak. As it manages to just barely dodge both of your arrows, Lamorak. Gawain, now you can shoot.
Jesus.
Wow, these rolls are.
Not 20.
Hey, nat 20,
Roll
baby.
confirm.
Hey, nat 20!
Also, I'm assuming I have all my feats.
Oh no, he's gonna catch that nat 20. Never mind.
I shoot 2 arrows, though. Does he catch
You do
both?
shoot 2 arrows. He only catches one of them. So then, yeah, roll to confirm on the second arrow.
These
Yeah.
fucking
Oh.
rolls. These
What
fucking rolls.
does...
You will not confirm, but you will hit with the first shot.
Nothing else hits either.
Wait, hold on.
Anything else beats 28.
Can he grab 2 arrows? Oh no, he didn't
Only
grab
grabbed
one.
the one, so we got hit by the other. So yeah, he'll take 18 points of piercing damage, which is not horrendous.
Really?
As all of a sudden, yeah, it is
Isn't
now.
it Kay's turn?
What's up?
Has it? Kay hasn't gone yet. Right?
Yeah, now it's Kay's turn, I guess. And
Oh.
then it's Bedivere and then Percy's turn. So go ahead,
Yeah.
Kay.
Okay. Yeah, full round.
Okay, go for it. Roll your
okay.
your full round, Lucius.
All right.
This is why you bring your allies into your mythic visions.
I'm power attacking.
That'll hit.
On roll. Oh, fuck
That will
no.
not.
20 plus 9, dude. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a crit threat with a longsword, I think.
Yeah.
That is indeed, and it also hits. So roll to confirm.
Sweet.
That does
Uh-huh.
not confirm, but you hit
Does
twice.
Two
not
hits.
confirm.
All right.
Twice.
D8 plus 21. Here's mythic power attack, boys. 25 and 28.
Nice.
Oh my
That's,
god.
53 points of damage as you deal a massive chunk of damage. Kay unloading on this Shaul Dode as next to you, Kay, Percy, in a flash of 2 quick, precise movements, dismembers the right arm of this Shaul Dode punk as he's defending from your barrage.
Ooh, nice.
As this
Yes.
monk falls to one knee, kind of grasps at where its arm was, and then falls to the ground, bleeding out. As now Bedivere will run and charging jump and attempt to knock this monk off of the bridge that it's messing with, so that you guys can join them. As she will be just barely successful in pushing this monk away, just out of surprise and strength. She has drawn both of her daggers, by the way, at this point. At that point, it is now the orcs' turns. As Gawain, I need you to roll a perception check. You feel your heart tighten as this monk, a literal orcish monk, lifts Bedivere off the ground, having knocked him away from his project, by the throat, and begins to choke the life out of her. As with the other hand, he reaches to his belt and grabs a second, smaller horn and lifts it to his mouth as he blows as it echoes throughout the forest. The sense of dread churning in your stomach, Gawain, grows more intense. It is your turn, Gawain.
Can I full round him without having to worry about injuring Bedivere?
You can. He is technically grappling her, so he could technically use her as partial cover. So there could be a chance that you do hit her instead.
Alright, Lemark, we're getting across that bridge now.
Alrighty.
And then I'm just going to basically spend a full move to get to this side.
Alrighty. As Lamorak, I guess we'll go to you because you're on the other side of the bridge.
What weapons do I have?
You have a short sword, a rapier, a longbow, and a crossbow with 3 bolts. It's your lucky crossbow, though.
Lyrak, for some reason, I feel like you're a very stealthy boy all of a sudden.
Is it dark at all, or is it like
Nope.
bright?
Bright day. This is like noon almost. That's why I gave you global illumination here.
Okay. Awkward. So I'm just gonna go underneath the tree a little bit back here.
Fun fact, also, this is
Okay.
why
Fuck.
this is why the what is it called? This is why the half helm doing this raiding thing is so brave of them, which is why it's a test of honor for the war boys, because they're doing it in broad daylight. They're dark vision creatures, and they're doing this raid in broad daylight.
Okay.
Just realize what that means.
I'm just gonna go and run. I have the run thing though, so it's 5 times my normal thing.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. So you can run a lot further.
You could run 150 feet if you want.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna run up to the tree here
Okay.
and getting some shade here.
Sweet. You are there, but I'm gonna keep you on top so that we can see and select and stuff.
Okay.
Alrighty. Moving up the line, Elaine.
I drink the potion.
Heal 20 points of healing.
Sweet! Oh
That's
my god. And then I'm gonna come over. Can I run on that? Can I get away with it? Yes, I can. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna run on back of my sister. I can't hit him, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Alrighty. As Gawain, or I'm sorry, Kay, your turn. What are you doing?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do full move and just kind of wrap around and flank with Elaine.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll an attack from you, Lucius. Elaine.
I mean, I moved 60 feet, so.
Oh, you moved. Never mind.
Yeah.
Elaine, did you have enough juice to attack? No, you didn't, right?
No.
I drank a potion, which is a regular.
So then
standard.
Percy will move right around here and protect your back, Gawain. As you see movement in the distance, I want you to roll another perception check.
Yay! Oof!
That is enough.
Ooh!
You see emerging from the distance, walking slowly
Yeah,
towards you alone and unarmed, a single humanoid shape walking towards you, a shape that you recognize, Gawain,
Hey! It's my good buddy.
as a loud bellow of a challenge erupts from his mouth. You will see this massive orcish opponent lower his head into an aggressive stance, a large, savage smile bearing his less prominent but still large tusks as he prepares himself for the fight to come. It is your turn, Gawain.
I'm gonna full round roll mark.
All right, go for it.
Oh, he's half orc, isn't he?
He
Right.
is-
Ooh.
Yes.
Spicy.
Spicy!
Alright, hold on. I need to find that macro real quick. And I don't have it. Alright, hold on. Alright. First shot.
So you
Second shot.
First shot, the second shot, the third shot. Wait, so you rolled 20, 20, 25, 25?
The two 20s are perceptions, and then the 25s are to hit.
Gotcha, cool. The first one will not hit. The second one will be grabbed.
Alright.
The third one will not hit.
What?
What?
What is this guy's
The
AC?
fourth one will not hit.
Somewhere between 30 and 34.
Yup.
As your arrows whiz by, one of them ending up in this massive orc's hands, as you hear the and the grin on this orc's face grow wider as it now looks down towards you and your men. Kay, you're up.
Okay.
You haven't seen this newcomer, by the way.
I have not. No, I'm
All
flanking.
you see is that Gawain's looking somewhere behind you.
I'm just gonna full round attack and fucking
Alright,
have
go
this
for it.
guy drop Bedivere.
That'll hit, yeah. That will not.
11. Fucking hell, dude. These are shit
That
rolls.
also, that looks like a 19 to me, anyway. The die itself, it looks like a 19. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you deal 23 points of slashing damage to this monk as the grip on Bedivire's neck falters, as Bedivere is able to wrench herself free as her turn, and steps now on the ground, breathing, hand clutching at her neck as she turns, looks at you, Gawain, as her eyes widen, seeing the expression on your face, as she turns and faces the same opponent coming towards you.
Also, I have to pee, like, really bad, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Elaine, you're up.
Do I seriously have to roll with Perpetuum's Bab and Strength?
No, just roll d20.
Okay. Because I'm like, that's 11. Everybody else is hitting for like plus 20s. Are
Rolled
you
my bow
kidding
damage.
me?
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and give you a plus 20. Yeah, so 29, that'll hit.
I rolled bow damage and I
Yes.
did a d6 plus 1. So,
So then, what do I roll for?
A
Damn.
d8 plus 5. Oh, I'm sorry, a d10 plus 5. It's a great score.
Oops, roll the d8. Ignore the d8. The
You
d8
should've
was
taken the
better.
D8.
Slashing damage. Nice. -7. That was your first attack. Good. You have 2 more attacks. One at plus 15 and one at plus 20. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, sweet.
Full
I'm
round?
just gonna roll them and just tell you what they are. So,
Hey, not
oh
bad.
shit. And then one more.
At plus 10, 22 will not cut it.
Okay, so then I'm gonna roll another d10 then. One hit.
It's another 6 points of slashing damage. Good
So
job.
much worse.
So Uldode takes damage upon damage. Yeah, it is now,
is it my turn?
yeah, it's now
Alright.
your turn, Mr.
Am I in a dim area?
You are, but orcs see dark vision.
It doesn't matter if I have hide in plain
Okay.
sight.
You are.
Alright. Boom. Stealthy boy.
Alrighty.
And then my part of my move action, I'm just gonna move up to here. That's less than
As
30 feet.
Percy, still back to back, will take a small step closer to you, Gawain, and ready a full round defense action. So he's double downing on defense. Gawain, do you have any orders?
He's probably still gone.
Oh, he's still gone. Okay, we'll wait
Good.
until he comes back. I got a P2.
Same here.
Okay, so then everybody pee.
I don't have to pee.
I'm back.
As everyone to go pee.
Everyone went to go pee. So what happened?
They were fighting white orc dude, and I went invisible.
I just want you to know, I think Roanoke's gonna literally kick our ass.
Probably.
Like, he's probably just gonna one-shot all of us. Just like, and you're gone, and you're gone, and you're gone.
Maybe, maybe not. He was weaker then as well.
Yeah, but he has a really high AC, man.
Yeah, and I'm down to. I mean, I'm down to. What is it? 20 health?
I'm down to
33.
28 health.
33
If only
health
you
actually.
didn't run across the bridge.
Well, I'm sorry. Who was trying to follow your orders and make sure the fucking war boys didn't escape?
Honestly, I'll give you my inner monologue after this session, but things are going exactly as I expected them to, but not quite. I'll leave it at that.
That
Anyway,
makes no sense, but alright.
Mm-hmm.
no, it does, but you need my anyway. It is this monk who will standing next to all of you guys around him.
Did Bedivere not go?
No, Bedivere win. She freed herself
Huh.
from the grip.
Is that just a move action?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, then I'll say she drank a potion because she was looking pretty bad too.
Okay.
As this monk, completely surrounded, will simply dip his head as a small smile cracks the corner of its eye, as it says in Orcish at you, Gawain, knowing that you speak it.
Do what you will. I am already dead.
As Rolnock will move, charging forward. Yep. Charging forward, he will
Nope, that was fun, guys.
collide with the back of Kay, with his with a full just charged punch, basically. Big falcon punch here.
Falcon punch. Punch.
Hold on. I am attempting to switch tabs in Google Chrome, and it doesn't like that. So give me a second.
That means that's not good for your computer.
I know, it's been on for a while. Come on. Up. Almost. Google Chrome has been freezing on me for a while these days, but just Google Chrome. Strangely enough, I was able to play 4-player For Honor today, like in Dominion, but it was fine.
I'll just, you know what? I'll just give you my old parts. It'd probably be better than yours, honestly.
At this point, probably. Okay, here it is. Here's the correct carriage. There we go. Alrighty, so this is to hit your AC, Lucius.
Yeah.
As he connects, as you will take... Come on, man.
Infinite damage.
Nope.
Well, yeah, but
Pretty much.
Okay.
43 points of bludgeoning damage.
oh, bye, Kay. I'm sorry, you have
hear
dead.
a wet, crunching pop as the head and upper torso of Kay explodes into liquid pulp and refuse as the what was Kay tumbles off the cliff into the river below.
Aw.
I did what I must.
As yeah, that's this individual's turn. As Bedivere lets out a shout of grief and surprise. Gawain, it's your turn. By the way, this orc opponent crossed the distance in probably half of a second. It was almost too fast to follow. Also, Gawain, the sense of dread comes to a fruition as you realize something very important. You've seen Kay die like that. That happened in the past. But last time it happened, Kay was able to absorb the first hit and get a return hit in. Not this time. For
Kay
some reason,
suck.
this time Rolnock's stronger. Much stronger. It's your turn, Gawain.
Sorry.
How dare you?
Daring you.
I don't know if we can actually beat this guy. So, I'm going to 5-foot step. And then full around him one more time, see if I can actually do it.
Alright.
Hold on, I made a macro. Need to find it. A 42, a 34.
With a 28 to hit. Oh no, you rolled your macro. I'm sorry, I was looking up. What was the first one?
42.
That will be enough, yes, which he will grab.
I shoot 2.
Okay, he will grab one of them. So the other one will hit.
Alright, so just half that damage
Okay.
of 34.
Yeah.
And then the next one is... Oh, a 34 2-hit?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. The 34 will hit, yes.
20 damage.
Okay.
31 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, now we know his AC. And then the rest don't hit.
The rest do not hit, you were correct. As this massive orc is one of the most nimble people you've ever tried to shoot a bow at, despite his massive size and strength. It's honestly not fair to fight this guy with a bow.
Thanks.
Anyway, Elaine, you're up.
So then,
You
should I
just
fight him
saw-
with a sword?
By the way, Elaine, you just saw one of your best friends and battle companion of 3 years get exploded.
So I say it again. If it's not cool to fight him with a bow, should I fight him with a sword? Because I'm pretty pissed off right now.
I had a friend.
Yeah,
No.
I had friends.
Kay, I can hear your voice. It's really weird.
Shut up, bitch. I know it.
Wait, answer my question.
Oh, you're actually asking that?
I mean,
Either
no,
we
I'm
go
gonna
all
die
in.
anyways.
Yeah, either we all go all in or we run. But I don't think we can outrun him, so go all in.
Kay's already dead, you bitch! So I run in and I hit him.
All right, go. That is his AC.
Yes! Should I...
So by the
Roll
way,
the other-
just keeping track, almost as much as Percy's, but not quite.
Should I roll the other hits, or do you want damage first?
Roll the other hits.
So it was 20, and then you said 20, and then 15?
Yeah, 20, 15, 10.
Okay. 20...
You basically have to roll nat 20s.
I know, watch me roll
That
3
will-
of them. Watch me roll another one.
That was
That
close.
was almost it.
That was almost it, but
as
no.
You managed to hit once, so roll a d10 plus, we'll say you power attack with Fury's Focus, so add 10. 13 points of slashing damage as you bring down, as you now see a small stream of dark blood beginning to drip on the wounds opened up on Rolnock's chest and shoulders.
You killed my friend, now you're gonna die!
As now it's Bedivir's turn, who's going to take a 5-foot step back with her bow still drawn and full round, dealing 30 points of damage in total to the orc in front of her as well, as she's beyond words, fighting with tears in her eyes. Lamorak.
I am going to swap out my weapons and bring out my short sword and rapier.
Okay. As
And then-
you put away your bow and draw the short sword and rapier.
Is that a movement action?
If
Yes.
you're moving, yeah, it would be a move action, but if you move, you can do it as part of a movement.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Yes.
move 30 feet this way. Boom.
Okay. As you draw your weapons. Yeah. It is now Percy's turn. He's going to turn, kind of like look at you, Gawain. His two-handed elven curved sword drawn, as he says, "Stay with you or go in."
Go in.
As he nods and, dropping the tip down, charges Rolnock and will deal a nice bit of damage to him, fighting alongside you, Elaine. Minus. There you go. Alrighty, it is now, yeah, his turn. As with one hand, I'm gonna need Percy to roll a fort save real quick.
Bye, Percival. You were a great friend to me.
Hold on. It's loading.
Wait, it says here in the script he gets another shot.
I lost. I'm not supposed to lose. I get another shot. Yes, he does. He does. I've like committed that entire movie to memory.
It's a good film.
It's great.
Okay, give me a second.
It's been a second.
Are you using Percival or Percy stat block?
Yes.
You guys still there?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? You guys still there?
Hi. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Jackson? Wait. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jackson is like in another dimension.
I
He's
like
trying to talk.
You know,
I
other
think.
dimensions are like weird and confusing. It happens.
Yeah. He probably thinks it's tomorrow. Wait, did any of you guys think today was Wednesday?
No.
No.
Jackson says his computer's wait, he sent it to everybody. Never mind.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wait, what happened?
Jackson said his computer is frozen.
Man,
By
why
God.
do I gotta fight this really tough guy? You guys got nice, easy ones.
I literally fought myself.
Yeah.
I literally had a discussion.
Mine was perception based. You think
Yeah,
you have
it's not
you think you have it hard?
Yours was
Lucius
will
had it
save
perception
based.
based.
Worse.
I will say based, but I rolled poorly.
Yeah, but Lucius, I'm so sad that I didn't actually get to see you experience that because Jackson read me the session like totally dying.
I had no idea. I'm so confused at what happens. I'm gonna be honest. No idea.
Good. That means I know more about you than you know about you.
Yeah, well, what kind of underwear does Lucius wear?
None. Was I right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you eating popcorn?
Maybe.
He's always
Because
eating
that's
popcorn.
perfect. That's perfect for this.
Of course I'm eating
I actually went downstairs to make
I
myself
died.
a sandwich.
I died. What else would I do?
That's very true.
You know, you could have survived this if you had stayed on the other side of the bridge. Or if you had joined me
That's
on the
not
other
what's
side.
supposed to happen.
That doesn't matter.
It's not a part of the script.
Should I use salami?
Script, Gawain!
Should I use salami or roast beef?
I don't know. Use salami. It's easy quicker.
Well, I already used roast beef, sorry.
Oh, fuck you.
It's my last 2
Well,
pieces of
fuck
roast beef.
you.
Switch it to salami.
I could do both.
Ugh. Ugh, faggot. You
I'll do
won't.
both. I just did.
You won't.
I just did.
You fucking won't.
I just did.
I don't believe you.
Roast beef, salami,
Pixar
pepper
didn't
jack
happen.
cheese.
Oh wait, you can't send pics because your ice cream pic fucked up. Oh, how do you feel?
Greg, we don't other people's ice cream picks.
I was there with him. Maybe if you were there with him, you could also criticize him.
You
No,
guys, that ramen you took pictures of looked so freaking delicious.
Because it
Red
was.
edition plus black edition, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I had
Honestly,
like a lukewarm
okay,
sandwich for
Here's
lunch.
the thing. We
So
realized
jealous.
Tajima is actually cheaper than Rocky
By a lot.
couple.
Like
by a lot.
$5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
black edition is like black edition, red edition is like $14.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or it's only like 9 or 10. Alright, Tajima.
Jackson,
Alright.
are you back?
We just need
I
to let
am,
his
yes,
mic. Oh,
hello?
there we go.
You are so quiet.
Sorry, I'm quiet at first for no reason, but then I
I'll
get
mute
louder.
myself now.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I here? Can you hear me? Yeah?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Good. So my computer was just like, you know what? Let's just not work instead. And it did. So where did I lose you guys?
Rule not, or person you have to roll a fort save.
Got it.
Yeah.
That was right. And that was because of what the roll knock was doing. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool.
How late can everyone go?
I
Forever.
have no bedtime tonight.
I should probably be done by 1, because I gotta get up at 6, and I slept for like 3 hours last night.
I see.
Ew.
Okay. Sounds good.
Maybe 1:30, but I'm gonna hard cut it off at 1:30.
That's fine. That's perfectly reasonable. You have to be up at 6.
Alrighty, rolling that fort save.
I know your pain, girl.
Add 3 to that. That's
20.
20.
As you hear, Gawain, a sound that sends shudders down your spine, a hard, cracking sound, the sound of a skull against something hard. As in an instant, Percy is on his ass, eyes rolling, knocked the fuck out.
Nice.
As Rolnock just used knockout on him. And with his other hand, using Greater Grapple, he will reach out to place it around the neck of you, Elaine.
He succeeds, whatever he does. Because
Your CMD is 30 as Elaine.
Oh, that is 6 better than it is as Perpetuum. Yay!
Not gonna help.
What the fuck? That's the same as Lucius's.
Is it?
What?
Is yours 36? Oh, I just
Mine's
guessed.
30.
Yours is 30.
Yeah.
Mine's 34.
Mine's 30, I think.
Oh, because
You have a high
24,
dex.
but I have Boots of Escape. Fuck
Well,
you.
it's dex and strength, so my
Yeah.
strength was 1.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you get grappled.
I get my head crushed. What are you
As
talking
you
about?
take, 3d6 points of crushing damage.
Is there something I'm missing? Oh. Why do I not have it? Oh, I
You
remember.
add your deflection to your CMD, not your CMB. Remember that.
I don't have any deflection
You take
bonus.
9 points of crushing damage.
I didn't have my deflection on for some reason.
For your CMD.
So yeah, my CMD is 32.
Good. As this monk is just gonna chill right there. That's the.
Oh, you have
the
a lot of
orc's
dodge,
turns.
Brandon.
I'm gonna give you
I have
a
1
little
dodge.
grappled icon, Elaine.
Yeah, a shit ton of
Alrighty,
dodge.
Gawain, it's your turn again.
And more deflection.
Uh,
Percy just got 1 shot. and Elaine is currently being choked. Elaine, you can't speak at this moment because you have a giant orc hand around your neck.
Yeah.
Remember when? Oh wait, no, no spoilers. Never mind.
What?
Can we use our mythic powers in this?
You cannot. Gawain can.
What?
Yeah, because Lamorak is not mythic.
So I can use my mythic?
If you want to, you never tried. You don't know.
Wow, Gawain, you shouldn't us. Kay is dead, and you could have been using Mythic.
Elaine, you can't.
You
speak.
could have saved me.
Shut
Kay
up.
is dead! Kay keeps talking.
Okay, so spoiler warning. If you don't want spoilers for Infinity War,
Everyone dies.
Oh,
Elaine,
50%.
Rolnock is Thanos, and you're the second death on screen.
Oh,
Just to give you a sense of scale.
Mo.
It's just stuck. I don't feel so well.
Oh,
Anyway.
you shut up. That made me cry.
I've never
Anyway,
seen the movie, by the way.
I don't even know what a movie
Yeah,
is.
no.
Oh, then you extra shut up.
What are you doing?
It's been a while, Rule Knock.
It actually hasn't. This is when you would have met.
Okay, but you were also saying that, like, meta, I kind of knew it. Because you were like, he's stronger this time around. So I'm assuming Gawain realizes this is not what happened.
Kinda, a little bit, yeah. It's strange. You have this weird kind of meta sense about this, but you're still going through the motions.
Alright, and then I'm going to use Mythic Rapid Shot
Go for it.
and Endless Hatred.
Alrighty.
Endlessly hate his ass, Gawain.
Alright, so for the Mythic Shot, I'm going to make it so I don't take a -2 on all of my attacks.
As a surge of golden energy emanates from the core of Gawain, filling his body, traveling through it all the way to the tips of his appendages, go for it.
Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna change the macro around a little bit. Just so it's a bit easier. Oh wow, my chance to hit goes up by a lot. Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Alrighty, so the first shot with a 37, as you fire, again, your spirits will sink as you see glowing up from within Rolnock, not a surge of any type that you've seen before. However, the cable of tattoos on his right arm will begin to glow ever so slightly purple. As the first arrow that is fired, he will catch out of the air, and using throwback arrows, he will instead throw it directly into Elaine's head, the individual that he's currently.
That's not a throw!
Yeah, that's not a throw, bud.
Technically, it would be a throw. He's technically throwing it, but you can use it as a melee weapon if you want to. Usually, you're not grappling it at the same time.
But does the feat allow that?
No, but you can throw it at someone that you're currently grappling if you have one hand.
Alright.
That's not a throw. That's some BS, man.
It does provoke an attack of opportunity. Hey, if you wish, try to break the grapple.
That's not possible.
Nat 20.
That's 28.
Nat 28, girl.
You got this. We believe.
I don't. What is my. Okay, we're gonna just.
It doesn't
roll.
matter, just roll.
Eh,
Just roll a d20.
Yeah.
If you don't hit
Yeah,
a nat
I'm
20,
just
you don't
gonna-
do it.
Just to let you know,
That's
his
true.
MP is
No.
way more than 3.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Is seeing.
I can't hear you over the sound of me not hearing you.
She doesn't want to know Jackson.
Also, who here has seen Infinity War?
Me.
Me.
Jackson's seen it like 12 times.
I've seen it.
I haven't.
I have it if you want it. Anyway,
Brandon, what the fuck?
moving on.
You wondered
if I
had it.
This is to hit your flat-footed AC, Elaine, which is
He hits
Perpetuum's
me.
AC.
He hits me.
He might not, because he might not one.
He might not.
He might.
And you nat 20s.
Does he?
I don't know.
Oh, I was like, fuck, I missed that.
That's
Yeah,
a-
see?
That'll deal 1
Bye.
arrow, so it'll be a D6 plus his strength modifier. As you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Sure, I'm. Oh, I'm not. Wow, shit.
As thunk, the arrow scrapes against the bone of your skull, leaving a nice
Elaine is a fucking
furrow
tank, you guys.
from forehead to just behind the left ear. A deep furrow scraping against the bone. That was just the first shot, though, Gawain. We're still going with your full round.
Yep.
So, the
My first arrow shoots 2.
second arrow will hit, so he'll take 15 plus 6, so 21 points of piercing damage. The next arrow fires at a 39, which will hit, dealing 18. The next arrow will fire at a 27, which will not. The next one at a 29, which will not. So in total, you're going to deal 15 plus 18 points of damage, which in total, or I'm sorry, 18 plus 21, which is 39 points of damage in total. Good job.
I know how Infinity
as-
War ends.
What's up?
I know how Infinity War ends. Just make you say it.
Alrighty, Elaine, it's your turn.
I hopelessly scrape my nails against his hand.
Okay, as you kind of
And-
reach your own arms up to grab his
Try
neck
again
hand.
for that same roll.
As you grab and pull, his arm may have been carved out of iron. Adamantium, for all you know. He's not moving at all. Lamorak, you're up.
Can I use Elaine as a flanking partner?
No, she's not able to threaten Rolnock right now.
Oh. Well, fuck it. Going in. 5-foot step here.
Alright,
And then I'm gonna just let it go.
Full round. Fuck 'em up. Do it. Make me proud.
Ooh.
Ooh, pretty good, bud.
Alrighty, so a 36 will hit. A
Spicy.
36 will hit. A 20 will not. An 18 will not.
Do I still get sneak damage?
No. Or actually, yes, you will.
Because that's a feat I have.
It is
okay.
with your brain, so yes,
So-
you will.
Sword damage.
Remember, you're not Mythic right now.
I know.
You are Lamorak.
Sneak damage. Oh, that was sneak without. Add 7 that because I didn't do the bleed one. So there's plus 7 to bleed for that one.
Okay,
And then
cool.
sword damage. You said that only the first 2 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, only the first 2 swings would hit.
16 plus 27 plus 12. That's 55 damage.
Nice, as you deal a nice chunk of damage to the back of this orc. Bedivere will take another 5-foot step back, trying to get next to you, and fire another round of arrows. 3 of them in total. The first one will be caught, the second one will hit, dealing a minimal amount of damage, and the third one will miss, as you would expect. Gawain, you can say something if you like.
Arrows aren't working against this guy. Also, can you
As-
get Percy up?
As immediately, it is now Rolnock's turn, as with his other hand, he will reach out to grab you, Lamorak.
Right, I forgot he can do this.
He can do this.
He's a fucking bastard.
He's a monster, is what he is. This is to hit.
Is this a CMD or is this to hit?
This is just to hit your AC.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
That'll hit, and then he gets a grapple attempt off of it.
Ugh. I was so happy to get the plus 6, and then it's like, meh.
Yeah, you're grappled. As his hand finds its way around your neck as well, he now holds Elaine and Lamorak in the air as he looks to you, Gawain, tilts his head, and not in Orcish, but in Common, he'll say to you,
Are you to be their leader?
Yes, I am.
Some leader.
As he swings both bodies, both heads together as hard as he can. As he's gonna smash your guys' heads together.
Ouch. Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Lamrock.
This is what? What were you guys saying?
No, we're just like, hi, Elaine.
Just
Hi,
said
Elaine.
hi.
Oh, got it. Okay. This is a single
Cover up
lance
to-
hit. This is to hit both of your flat-footed ACs
Jesus.
No.
because you're grappled. You will both take 42 points of
I'm
bludgeoning,
dead.
Oh, I'm
twice.
dead. I'm
As-
dead.
Five times over.
turning both of your heads into dust. You will hear a sharp pop as both of their heads squished like a melon under a boulder. As Rolnock's hands, now dripping with gray and red body matter, will turn and stare at you, Gawain, the leader, the one who has done by far the most, or not by far, now with Lamorak's sneak attack,
At least they could have died
but
with the way.
almost the most damage of everyone here.
Wait. Yeah.
What shall you do, Gawain?
Get on my level, Gawain, leader.
Yeah, Gawain leader.
Shut up, you're dead.
You're hearing my ghost.
By the way, Lucius, now that you've all three died, Lucius, Elaine, and Lamorak, I need you all three to, as Lucius, Scire, and Scarlock, roll will saves. You were just killed. That's mentally scarring. Roll a will save.
I'm sorry, I've died
Oh,
twice.
I know, and it was mentally
What is
scarring.
what is with my fucking will saves, dude?
What?
Alrighty,
Well, I
Scire.
skewered your will save.
Scire, you're fine. Lucius and Scarlock, each of you lose one from your will saves until you do something about this.
Do something
Wait.
about this.
What? What can we do about it?
Basically go to therapy and talk to somebody about the time you died in Gawain's dream.
What
I'm
the
a great
fuck?
I'm a great therapist, you guys, and I'm very cheap.
In all honesty, and this is a point for RP, you guys are truly shaken about dying as somebody else in a mythic trial.
Ah, but I'm immune
It
to fear.
hurt. And you're not afraid, you're shaken. It
Oh, I was
wasn't
gonna say, that's
right.
cheap.
It was unnatural. It was strange, and it freaked you out. Not terrified you, not scared you, but was uncomfortable and weird, unusual, and something that you would like to avoid. You understand?
Mhm.
It's not a fear effect. Don't worry. So mark that on your character sheets. A -1 to your will save until you talk to somebody about this, basically.
Talk to someone.
Basically, until you have a deep heart-to-heart with somebody, not just a superficial, hey, are you bothered? Yeah. No, you have to
-1.
open up.
I literally wrote -1 half therapy on my other monitor.
Yeah, have therapy. That's exactly it.
Here, I'll insert a note.
But anyway, Gawain, what will you do?
Wait, this is to our will save that we have a -1, right?
Yes, Scarlock and
Okay.
Luke.
Let's have group therapy, guys. I will
I'm
leave.
down.
Yeah, Scire, you experienced the same thing, but your mind was strong enough to be like, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real.
Yeah, my will save was double what Lucius rolled in total. I'm good. I'm happy.
How do you have a plus 17?
Because she's a caster.
I'm
Yeah,
a
that makes
caster with a +5 close distance.
And she also has a +5 COR, so, you know,
Mine would have been lower because I have a +4, but
get wrecked. Anyway, Gawain, what are you doing? This is your mythic trial.
Bedivere around, there's no way we can defeat him in a one-on-one fight.
As she turns to look at you, I'm not leaving Percy.
Well, neither am I.
As she kind of like, a small smile starts to go across her face. Then I guess we're staying.
One of us has to make it out.
Your turn, Gawain. What are you doing?
I'm gonna full around him.
Okay.
Also, I realized my modifiers to hit were a bit low,
Okay.
so I fixed them. So that's why they may look a little bit different.
Okay. The first hit, a 37, is the 2 arrows, correct?
Yep.
Will be caught, the first one of them, but not thrown back. That means that the second arrow will be caught as well from the multi-shot. If he doesn't use the snatch, he gets 2 deflects. It's a mythic feat. Don't worry about it. The
I'm
third
fighting a
shot
mythic character.
as a mythic character.
Alone. Yeah, but he's alone, and Buck is
roll-
infinitely better than he is.
44 will hit. The 41 will also hit. The 26 will not. So you do hit twice. So that's 19 plus 21, which is 40 in total. Nice chunk.
Not as much as me though.
As now Bedivere will take an aggressive step, trying to draw him away from you guys so you can split up so he can't threaten you both at the same time, as she will then do her own full round, doing the same amount of damage that she did last time, as it's now his turn, as he will, ignoring you, Gawain, walk over the unconscious body of Bedivere, or not Bedivere, of Percy.
Like Shigoki.
Reach up to grab, no, not like stomping, just
Okay.
disdainfully walking over, reaching out and grabbing Bedivere around the neck. I'm not even going to bother rolling because it works, as she again begins to be choked out, as he now, staring at you, one arm gripping Bedivere in his hand, will look down at you, Gawain, much larger than he was last time you saw this scene, as he says,
The only way I will drop her is if you make me.
as he stands to you tauntingly. It's your move, Gawain. She's being choked.
What is it to, like... Is that... Like... What is it to have someone drop someone?
You can assist them in breaking their grapple, or you can just attack them to try to... Because he's flat-footed too, as he's grappled.
Oh.
Yeah.
His flat-footed AC is 32.
No, it is not.
But he was grabbed. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna full round him in hopes of forcing him to drop her.
With the bow still?
Do I have a sword?
Of course you do.
No.
At this point in your history, you have a longbow and 2 gladiuses. Or not gladiuses, not at this point. They're short swords.
Gladii.
Alright. I guess I'll 5-foot step
Alrighty.
and attempt to full round him with a single short sword. Because I don't
Okay.
have... Alright. Hold on. Melee is what? Bab plus strength?
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus weapon
Plus
enhancement.
weapon, which is 1 for these weapons. They're masterwork.
17. Oh, it's not that bad.
Nice, that'll hit.
Better than
And
mine.
he doesn't have snatch sword, so he can't block that one.
Why not?
Because it's not a thing. That one will also hit. That one won't. So you do hit twice.
Alright. A short sword is what? A 1d6?
1d6 plus strength plus 1.
So that's 5 plus 8.
Nice. As you deal 16 points for the first and 17 points of damage for the second. So that's 33 in total. Good job. As you now see Rolnock, despite his confident stature, his legs are beginning to waver as he is still holding on to Bedivere, but just barely. As now he looks down at you, Gawain, coils his fist, and smiles.
Do not worry. leader of the Dragoons. I won't kill you. I am looking for a rival.
As he will swing his arm down to attempt to knock you out. This is roll a fort save, Gawain.
Coolio.
As your head knocks back, you blink twice as in this moment the world grows silent. Let me make that happen with my music.
How much was I off?
Your head rings and you realize that this moment, this up until now, this is what happened. This is what you remember. This is how it went down. This is why you thought that Rolnock had killed Bedivere. This is why you know that that happened.
Oh, cool.
But from the center of your chest, you feel a pulse of warmth. Go ahead and surge.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
With a 6, that'll bring your total up to 32, which is more than enough to resist the knockout DC. As you blink back, stumbling, the world seems to almost move in slow motion. As I'm gonna play my the song that plays when this shit happens. As you see the bodies of your allies, Elaine, Lamorak, Kay at the bottom of the river, you stumble forward and see that Percy is still unconscious, face down in the dirt. But you're not worried about him right now. He'll be fine. You need to know what happens. As you look down, hazily limping, barely able to maintain your consciousness, your eyes locked to the ground, you begin to sway from side to side, walking through the forest. Not running, but walking. This isn't right, Gawain. You should be unconscious. This isn't how it's supposed to be. But yet you still walk, one foot in front of the other. I need you to roll a survival check to track Rolnock.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
You're all right.
You said to track?
Track, yes.
Oh boy. It's 26. I need to know how long it's been. Has it been a solid minute?
Maybe.
Okay, no, it actually matters. It affects the roll.
No.
No? Okay.
I'll say yeah. It's been like three or 4 minutes. You kind of were
Okay.
dating for a minute or so. Alrighty, yeah. With a 51,
Jesus,
you can
bro.
see the tracks. You follow them. Your head to the ground. Your vision spinning, turning chaotically. But you see the heavy footprints of Rolnock himself limping, dragging a squirming, resisting body. She's still fighting. She's still trying to get out. As you walk, you see a very strange transition beginning to occur. I need you to roll a perception check.
In reference to what?
Yourself.
Do I get a favored?
No.
I had to make sure.
With a 37 on perception, it's quick, it's sudden, but it doesn't make any sense. Every time you blink and then blink again, you go from two-legged, walking, limping, to four-legged, padding through the forest, back to two, and then to 4 once more, alternating between feeling the crunching of leaves underneath your feet to feeling the wet earth underneath the pads of your paws. You realize that every time you blink, every time you focus, you see yourself as a wolf. Not Galahad, not any wolf you're familiar with, just a wolf. You're not changing locations, but you see yourself as that animal.
Sweet.
And so as this happens, your pace begins to increase as you spend more time in your bestial state than you do on 2 legs. As with the added advantage of 2 more limbs, you're able to move faster and further and follow the tracks quicker. As you look down, you see the tracks are changing as well. They're warping from that of a humanoid half-orc to something else, something bestial, something large, something with clawed appendages and hooked talons. You see that whatever change is befalling you, it is also befalling those within this vision with you. As you follow further and further, as the sun begins to set on this day. It's been hours, maybe minutes, possibly. You can't really tell. All you know is that you're getting closer. The trail is growing fresher, and you're almost there. As you see a clearing widen in front of you, you have now fully adopted your 4-legged analog, padding through the ground, not walking and limping, still with your strange, warped, dizzy vision, as you know you're not supposed to be awake. You are defying fate. This isn't what happened, and yet here you are. And so as you walk into this clearing, I need you to roll a perception check.
Am I still considered being in a forest?
Yes, you are.
Cool.
Alrighty. So, with that perception check, you see standing, covered in greenish, darkish scales, a creature, one that you don't recognize, that you cannot spot. A large, hulking figure carrying a small object around its throat. It's tiny, a poof of black feathers. You see what you know to be the representation of Bedivere in this monster's hand. A raven clasped in this scaled creature's grip. The representation of Bedivere, her animal analog you would recognize, even in this state, as the monster looks at the broken, dying bird in its hand and almost scoffs. However, with a 38 on perception, as this monster raises one claw, you hear a high keening whistle as an arrow whizzes through the air and strikes into the arm, the shoulder of this massive scaled monster, who lets out a shout of pain, dropping the bird on the ground. As it backs up, looking to the left and the right, another arrow whizzes out of nowhere, stabbing into the other shoulder of this scaled monster, this creature that Rolnock has taken the form of, who again backpedals once more, looking left, looking right, still unable to see anything before turning and running into the woods, into the trees. The raven ever so slightly as it lifts its head off the ground, looking to the left and looking to the right. You see a third figure slowly walk into the clearing, bow drawn, arrow knocked. I want you to roll a perception check, Gawain.
Is it human?
It is not.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Very clutch.
Clutch.
Strangely enough, a humanoid shape. Well, where all other things are animal mythologs, you are able to see through that with your nat 20 and see a bipedal, standing humanoid step forward. In one hand of this individual, you see the bow that loosed these arrows, coated with a multitude of what look to be rainbow glistening sequins, scales, if you would. And as this creature, this individual, this humanoid figure steps into the light, you are finally able to see it in its entirety, from the waist up, as you see, as was Rolnock, a multitude of scales coating the outside of its flesh. Apparently this creature also got a mytholog as well, though only halfway. As you see these scales riling up and around the back of the shoulder, up onto the back of the neck, you see that the scales coil up around the head, spinning around the creature's right eye, as one eye of this humanoid individual is normal, a blue eye that you recognize, but the other, slitted and staring forward, is unmistakably that of a dragon. A blue dragon. As this shape lurches forward, and in two voices at once says,
We can't have that. You are valuable alive, Bedivere.
as the figure lurches forward, that is where your mythic trial will end.
Wait, do I recognize the dude?
With a nat 20, I will whisper you.
And evoke.
Drop into the other chat, actually, so that I
Wait.
can tell you.
Wait, that message up your mic.
wait, don't
Have
do that.
Everyone
Huh?
else.
Everybody else is
Yeah,
gonna
everyone
vote.
else, because you fuck up.
You fuck everything up.
Okay.
Where's
I
everyone
got it.
going? Okay.
So,
Guesses? Anybody have any guesses?
And evoke.
it's, yeah, what's his face? Kronzig.
Kronzig Dragon?
Yeah? Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's
guess.
speaking to Bedivere, not Gawain.
So? Bedivere is important to Coin.
That's true.
I mean, obviously we're probably wrong, but...
I can't confirm or deny if you are correct.
Do you know?
I don't. Jackson has told me everything about your guys' session, but almost nothing about Gawain's. All I knew was like that
Come back.
part. Okay.
Here.
Huh?
Nothing.
I love you.
Hello.
I hate...
I love you.
I love you.
I hate everyone.
So,
What
how
the
much
fuck
later
did I
did
just
you
walk
do that?
into here? Like the first thing you hear sounds like, and then anyone's like,
Yeah.
I hate all of you.
Fuck you, Greg. What?
Bye, Brand.
Bye, Brandon.
Alright.
Hello, Brandon.
Do we want to continue this thing then?
Yes. Or
Alrighty.
I'm good. We got
Let's
2
do it.
hours.
Yeah.
alright, I need to use
Fine,
last three
yeah.
minutes. I'll be right back.
2 hours.
Did anybody's loading screen say determining scale size? Because that was very, like, right on the nose.
Nope. I don't remember
Too
what mine
bad.
said. Think I pay attention.
I need to find a good music here. Actually, this has been the theme for each of yours at some point besides yours, Scire, but yours was good enough without it.
Yours was brief.
Mine was brief, but it
Is
said everything it needed to say.
Is everybody here still?
Adam is bathroom.
Got it, cool. As soon as he comes back, we'll continue.
As soon as he comes back, we'll continue.
What the fuck? I didn't even hear him say that.
I didn't either.
I don't know if he said bathroom, but he said I'll be right back.
Oh,
I
totally
didn't
missed
hear him
that.
say anything at all.
Ow, ow, ow. Sorry.
Homie, stop hurting your dad.
Yeah, she's doing the foot thing where she grabs and bites your foot a lot.
Oh, kitten.
Ow, ow, ow.
Tell her I love her. Maybe she'll stop.
No, made it worse. Ow!
Homie, stop hurting your dad.
Oh, that's fine. Ow, ah.
It's not fine if you're gonna keep interrupting the session going, ow!
Oh, I'm fine. Ow!
What did I say?
Because it's not the teeth that hurt, it's the claws that she uses to hold the foot in place. That's
Yeah.
what hurts. Gawain, are you here? No? Okay.
He'll say when he's back.
I know. It's rhetorical. By the way, Alan, you want to know what makes me sad?
What?
There are 2 new episodes of Hero Aka.
Uh,
I haven't watched that in a while either.
Don't you dare fucking spoil, dude.
I don't think I can, because how far have you guys gotten to?
2 from live.
Huh?
2 from live.
Oh, you're farther than I am.
Cool. It's really good.
That's why I said I
it's
haven't seen
really
it in a
good.
while.
I wonder if this episode 50, because episode 50 just came out.
I just want. I'm just like, hoping for 7 Deadly Sins right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want the
Oh,
dub to
good.
come out.
I
so-
wonder if this is the last episode of season 3, though. Episode 50?
I mean, it probably is, considering where we left off 2 episodes.
Yeah. Maybe.
No spoilers for Brandon.
No spoilers. Though I haven't read any reviews, but I've seen some of the top comments of the episode before this newest one. Everybody's saying, holy shit, oh my god, best episode ever. There's one. Adam.
Nope.
What the fuck?
God
Where
damn
did
it.
he go?
You guys ready to keep going? Adam says, yeah, totally, bye.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's cool, we're fine. We're fine, it's cool.
Fucking A, Adam. You just had a session that lasted almost... No, that lasted an hour. Thank you.
Well, then say your. What? Speak.
Say you're leaving, asshole.
Where is he?
He said he's back.
Well,
Why can't we hear you?
No, I
Hello?
can hear him.
Where are you?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you not hear me?
Hello? I
So,
can hear you now.
as the white light that ended each of your visions slowly starts to fade. I'm actually going to turn that song back on because it was nice.
And I'm gonna turn that freaking volume down.
As the white light fades, each of you, you're all actually present. The 6 of you actually, are now, each of you, in a room. It is completely dark. You cannot see anywhere. But you know that you're not alone. You know that you're surrounded by other sentients. And you know that there's somebody else, the 6 of you. Scarlock, Lucius, Gawain, Scire, Percy, and Jason Volker.
Didn't Steve go as well?
Oh, did Steve come as well?
I think so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Steve
Yeah, Steve
became
did.
mythic.
And Steve.
Hmm.
So all 7 of you.
There we go. Yeah.
I should say. All 7 of you stand. alone from each other, apart from each other, separated from each other, but within the same room. You're certain of it. You don't know why.
Even if you have dark vision, we can't see it.
This is unnaturally dark.
Okay.
True dark. Perfect darkness. As you hear a deep, soothing voice emanate from the lack of sight. Let me drag what I need to say. Nope, hang on. There it is. As you hear a deep voice beginning to speak to you.
Long ago, there were but few of us as we walked the darkness. There was Abalon, Castroville, Akaton, Verces, Io, Traxus, Livaria, Bretheda, and Aposte, with one whose name we have forgotten, and the stranger who came after. Distant we were, separate, but true strength rises. Each of you, before you are welcomed into our select group, extend your sight. Extend your presence and see each other.
I want each of you to make something known as a mythic check. What you do is you roll a what would this be? A perception or sense motive check, whichever one you want to, plus your tier. This is how you sense mythic energy.
We're tier 1, right?
You are tier 1. It is known as a mythic check.
Boom.
What is with my rolls?
That's a 49.
God.
So it's less severe for you, but you do see it. As you see each of you see 6 lights glow one after another. As despite the darkness around you, you find that you can see, just barely, an outline. A white, transparent almost outline that clearly details these mythic individuals. You can see them. You can sense the fact that they're there. They are mythic, after all. No matter what they do, they cannot hide that fact of them. But as you do so, you hear the voice speak again, as it says,
Very good. I am proud of you all. Now, look towards the center of the circle. And try again.
Go ahead and try one more time. Now that,
that's a 51.
now that you guys have gotten the hang of it a little bit more, you all turn your heads to the center of the group as you see, slowly at first, an 8th, including yourself, outline begins to form. of a humanoid figure, arms crossed. However, it grows brighter and brighter, beginning to sublimate off of the shape, meaning to flow upwards through the air. And yet still it grows larger and larger. At this point, Lucius, your mind is overwhelmed as you have to like blink and look away as you can't even contemplate the amount of mythic energy emanating from this individual with a 23. However, Scarlock, Gawain, and Scire, you're still on for the ride as the golden energy begins to coil around itself, enveloping and overlapping. It is now no longer an outline. Now the entire silhouette is slightly glowing. At this point, Scarlock, your mind is overwhelmed as you shake your head and have to look away as it still goes further until the fully golden silhouette begins to glow itself, growing warmer and warmer until even you, Gawain, must close your eyes and shed yourself from the light. Only you, Scire, with a 50 on
51.
your sense, with a 51 on your sense mythic, are able to observe the sheer breadth of the mythic power in front of you. As with a snap, the lights go on in this room, and normalcy returns. As you take in your surroundings. All 7 of you, are standing in a circle around in the Arcanum, the building that you guys have built in your castle. It was previously dark, but standing in the middle of the circle, arms crossed with a smile on his face, you probably could have guessed, Count Raish stands.
Yes, Raish.
And nods his head, looking at each of you approvingly.
And with that, your welcome is done. Welcome being mythic and enjoy.
As an awkward silence pervades the room.
I think
as
I
he
need to
stands there.
sit down for a minute.
I think I need some counseling.
But
I think everybody needs to sit down.
everyone's first time is difficult, I understand.
I died!
Yes, it happens.
We all died, Scarlock. Gawain's the only
Gawain
one who
didn't?
didn't die. Gawain's died twice, though. Oh.
As Jason just kind of slumps down in a corner and sits, not saying anything, as Steve immediately makes for the exit.
I'm leaving.
I know
As he
okay,
leaves.
bye, Steve. I know everybody feels maybe a little bit traumatized, nervous, I don't know. But I have a very small request to make of everybody in this room, and I would very much appreciate no questions about it.
I have a question about it.
I already have a question about it.
I didn't even make the request yet.
Yeah, that's why I have a question.
What's your request?
I need everybody to take to remove any rings, gloves, gauntlets off
Nope.
of their right hands.
What's right?
I walk up to Gawain and I pick up his right hand and I put it in his face. This one!
Oh,
As Percy kind of shakes his head. Okay, yeah, sure. As he begins to start unfastening the stone gauntlet he's wearing on his right arm.
Swear to God, if it's some other kind of marking for another group.
Oh, you already have your markings for this group.
As he's just kind of like looking at you guys expectantly.
Raish, you too, please.
Oh, of course.
I walk out.
Garlock.
Nope,
I s-
I'm walking out.
I grab his collar
Nope,
and I
nope,
hold on
nope,
to him.
I run!
Backs out.
Fine. As Ray snaps his fingers, Scarlock, roll a fort save.
That's
Remember,
just not fair.
You can surge it.
Get the fuck away from me!
Yeah, as from 6 portals, white portals around you, golden chains extend and begin to wrap around you. However, sensing that something like this was about to happen, you cartwheel out of the door and land on the floor outside as the chains kind of dangle uselessly before fading into nothing. As Raish turns, raises an eyebrow, stares directly at you, Scarlock, as he says,
Bye.
Do you want to play this game?
I roll stealth.
Very well.
as you attempt to hide, he's going to cast True Polymorph on you. Roll a will save.
please roll a nat 20, please.
As you, again, expecting this, shake your head and kind of stick your tongue out or flip them off, your choice, and
Both.
vanish. You rolled your stealth?
Yep, 40.
All right, as let's see this, he's going to roll his perception check.
Run. Run. Run, you fool.
Oh yes, he is currently holding his staff as well, so this is very nice.
Of course I roll a shit. 40.
Yeah, I can track a bit better than you.
He also has mythic skill focus on this skill, so. As he sees you,
Fuck off.
Jesus Christ.
with True Sight as well, as he sees you begin to walk away.
I don't want to waste any more spells, but I will.
Is it that important?
Yes.
Is it that important?
Yes.
It is that important. Now,
But
I
shouldn't
would
he
prefer
have
not
the-
to summon the angel that I have on register to grab you, Scarlock.
Alright, fine. I'd slowly walk over. I'm gonna sleight of hand something though.
What are you sliding of hand?
My gauntlet off.
Okay, cool. Yeah. As you do so, taking your gauntlet off and putting it in a safe spot in your belongings. All right,
Okay.
has everybody else removed the rings and any sort of armor or clothing you have on your person? If you're wearing medium armor
We have to
or
strip
above,
naked?
No, just
I just asked
on
for
your right.
your right hand.
Does it have to be the right hand?
Yes.
Raish, can you send message?
Of course.
I'm gonna need you to send that in a couple of minutes. And I'm gonna take my glove and ring of friend finding off.
Hold on.
What spell school is message again?
Tuesday.
You mean sending?
Sending, yeah. You want sending?
Yeah, sending.
Oh,
Sending is evocation.
I don't have sending. I do have demand.
As soon as Gawain takes it off, I go and take his hand.
As soon as the ring comes off, you feel Perpetuum's hand around yours, Gawain, and you kind of look at her and blink once.
Okay, you can put it back on now.
What did you? Alright.
I go to the next person.
It's Percy.
Why are we
Okay.
not allowed to ask
And-
questions?
I take his hand too.
As it's fine.
Okay.
You know, communication is the key to a healthy relationship.
Communication is key, and I'm choosing
Uh,
not to communicate this information with.
Mutely, Volker lifts his right hand as well.
I go and take his hand.
Still looking about 1,000 miles away. It's fine.
He went
Okay.
through some shit.
And I go to everybody.
Does
When she
anybody-
gets me,
done,
I
but-
say, if you look at my memories at all, I'm leaving.
I'm just gonna-
leaving all.
Scarlock, I swear, I just want to see your hand, your physical hand. That's all.
Fine.
As she briefly touches your hand before stopping.
Okay.
Nothing happens, yeah. as you make it through the room before you see Raish, whose ring on his right hand, a small silver ring that you've seen on several occasions become his primary staff. As he folds his fingers, the ring will flow into liquid around a finger on his left hand. Is now his bare right hand he extends to you.
Okay, and I take his
I
hand.
would ask why, but I have a feeling you won't answer.
I'm not. I will not.
You know, secrets are dangerous, and they are a blade that cut both ways, my lady.
I'm aware,
As he raises an eyebrow and nods politely.
and I take his hand.
It is a tiefling's hand.
Okay, cool.
Well, now that that awkwardness is out of the way, I have business to talk to you about. It has been 4 days since your mythic departure. There have been a pileup of tasks.
I leave.
No, she gets to leave.
Oh.
Doesn't get chains on her or anything.
Do you want me to stop her?
No.
Are you sure?
You don't want to
Because
waste
I'm
any more
upset when I
spell.
have to leave.
That's fine.
Fun.
It's
Sure.
fine.
It's fine.
I will not. Well, now that I have you 4 sentinels, yes?
Yep.
Well, when I said that there was business to attend to, I somewhat lied. You see, the people of this town don't believe you're gone.
Did you make illusions of us?
I did make illusions of you.
Thank you,
What?
Karish.
What?
You're fit.
Thank? No.
Gawain, explain to Lucius why you are thanking me.
Because it puts the people's hearts at rest. The last thing they probably heard about us is us teleporting to fight the Golden Legionnaires.
Do not
And then
worry.
all that we did was hole up in
Golden
the castle.
Legionnaires, the said Golden Legionnaires, have likewise kept the ruse that you are simply enjoying yourselves in your keep for a few days.
I don't find it a problem. Good job, Count Raish.
Yeah, thanks,
That-
Karish.
Except
five.
you and your chains and your polymorph.
I'm sorry, my lord. I simply mean to appease everyone.
You're
Speaking of
good.
which, as you might well know, you currently are lacking a court mage.
Aren't you the court mage?
No,
Yes,
I'm the magister.
Oh. Yeah.
Now, you might ask what the difference is. Well, as the Magister, I'm in charge of your city's technology, magics, and other academic pursuits. I'm in charge of developing a academy for the magically inclined, and likewise, taking care of magical matters of that sort. You are aware of this, of course.
Yes.
Now, a court mage is responsible for shielding his lords from scrying, making sure their teleportation needs are met, and generally providing the magic that they lack. The two jobs, though similar, are not the same.
Yes.
You have a magister. Would you like a court mage?
Do you know one?
I know a very, very skillful court mage. Now, I do have a question, though. What sort of magic will you be wanting your court mage to perform?
We like to go a lot of places that are far away, and we don't like to be scryed on.
I see. Are these places anywhere in specific, or are they from Dorwin?
We mostly stay in Dorwin, but I'm sure we'll be needing to go outside of Dorwin eventually. So, a good knowledge of Dorwin, and then, like, at least a decent knowledge of the outside world.
Let me see. Well, I can provide one that I trust. Now, I do tell you, they're not quite as skilled as I am, but they are quite adept at magic and can take care of the majority of your communication and teleportation needs. Should that suffice?
I believe so, unless anyone has other requests.
As he looks around the room.
Sure.
Magic.
Oh, I'm fine.
Very well.
As he snaps a finger, you see a blue portal again, so from his personal pocket plane, open, wider than usual, as in front of your very eyes, a second humanoid form drops from it. A humanoid form that looks identical to him. as he gestures towards it.
My lords, this is my simulacrum, a creature that I lovingly refer to as Raish Alpha.
You have a clone?
No, a simulacrum. The clone is at home. I jest. Go away.
You're the coolest guy ever.
Roll a sense motive, though.
On him?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ja.
Do I get a +1?
Why?
Because he's mythic.
No.
That's not
That's
how
not
any of
how
this
it
works.
Yeah, he's jesting. Of course he is. That's what he said.
Oh boy.
Lol.
You are seriously the coolest guy ever.
Oh, well, I thank you. Go away. But this Raish Alpha will follow you around, attending to your general magical needs. I do feel the need to warn you, he does not have access to 6th level magic or above. But 5th level magic should be exactly what you need at this point in time.
Very well.
Should you need something more taxing, perhaps, do contact me through this Raish Alpha. If you do not need me, I am currently working on crafting my newest batch of scrolls.
Very well. Thank
Wait,
you,
Lucius.
Rich. Yes.
You were upset. I would like to hear your reasoning.
Upset at what?
That Gawain made illusions of us.
I do not mean to step on any of my jurisdictions as a magister, and
I mean, you did just chain me
well,
and try and polymorph me.
Okay.
I was ordered to do so. My lord.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of illusion magic being so easily taking our place.
Oh, do not worry. It did not take the place. It was a poor substitute. Appearances only. Just to deter any would-be assailants that have gotten through my screen, that it were. Do not find your town unoccupied. A precaution. If you wish, I can refrain from it in the future.
I'd rather avoid it when possible.
I mean, I can do it myself if you to. Well, just with me,
It'll
but
be useful when we have to go on exceedingly long journeys, like to the Fae. Speaking of, when and can we depart?
Let's just make sure everything is in order in the town, and then we can leave.
Oh, most of the general chores that you may have expected upon coming back in 4 days have already been taken care of full.
oh, that reminds me, I got something to go do. Bye. I head to the tavern, to Ron's tavern.
As he politely nods.
But if there's anything else I may help you with, please let me know. Or, to be more precise, let Raish Alpha know.
Of course, will do.
As he nods, and quickly strolls out of the establishment. At the same time, Volker kind of gets up mutely, kind of shakes his head a little bit, rolls his shoulder, and nods to you guys, uncharacteristically quiet, and walks out of the room himself.
I don't think he liked whatever his vision was.
Yes, I doubt it. Well,
Alrighty.
hopefully he'll recover.
So, I feel, do you guys have any last minute business that you need to wrap up in Sunreach before embarking on new trials and tribulations and quests and adventures?
To be honest, I just want to ask what Yara's birthday is and want to go kill goblins and shit.
What was that? What?
I was gonna ask what Yara's birthday was, and then go kill some goblins and shit.
Where would you find the goblins?
I don't know, go scouting in the woods, see if the rangers have seen any, like, things around.
We'll handle that next time. Your hunt for souls.
Dark Souls.
Do I have all my spells back?
What's up?
Do I have all my spells and stuff back?
Yes, you are fully refreshed and fully restored. You were
The only one who isn't is Count Raish.
Yeah, Raish has used some spells and also a mythic point already.
Yeah.
Today.
Those nat 20s though.
Yeah, those 2 back-to-back nat 20s.
I know.
Are you kidding me with
You have
those
found
though?
Raish's weak spot. It's nat 20s.
Yep.
You see, you just stumbled upon why magic is you can deal with it. You know why?
You rolled nat 20.
On paper, magic is unstoppable and super broken, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes the enemy just gets really lucky and it just doesn't work, regardless on how good you are. That's why magic. And once you use it, right now, because of the spells he uses, of his second most powerful spells, he's down to half of his ammo on
You're
7th
welcome.
level spells.
Wait, why though? I'm sorry.
Because he tried to use 2 of them against Scarlock in rapid succession. No, I'm sorry, a 6th level and a 7th.
Nat 20 out of both of them.
He tried to use chains of light on you. Then he mythic point swapped his spell school for the day to try to polymorph any object you, which is an 8th level spell. And neither of them worked.
Neither of them worked.
You're welcome.
That is ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie, the dice gods love the RP in this.
Yeah, the dice have really enjoyed the RP.
Yeah.
I digress.
But at that third point, I was like, fine. Obviously, Jackson needs me to go and do this, whatever Scary wants to do.
No, after the second one, he was only gonna pursue you if they ordered him to. Even he has pride. Probably, if they would have told him again, he would have just telekinetic sphered you. Put you in a telekinetic. I mean, that would have defeated the process because she couldn't have touched your hands then for a while. You would
I
have
think at
been
that point, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck you guys, I'm leaving.
you couldn't.
Lordship?
Fear.
Well, no, I mean, if they got me out of it, like, yeah,
Yeah.
good luck running your own castle.
Oh no,
it's
they
fine.
couldn't get you out of it because he can't turn it off once he does it. And it lasts for 18 minutes. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
no,
16
at that
minutes.
point, Scarlet, I'm like, fuck you guys, I'm gone. Good luck finding a fifth lord.
At that point, they would have already have left probably, as you would have still been in the ball in the Arcanium.
Yeah.
Doesn't
But
matter.
regardless, does anyone have any last-minute things they want to do before we end the session? Non-quest starters, Mr. Go to Feywild or Scire?
Yara's birthday? What is
No.
it?
Oh, Yara's birthday.
Unless you need to come up with
Yara's birthday is the time of Iron, the week of Eligorn, the day of battle.
it. Can you write it in chat for me?
Mark it on the calendar.
I'll mark it with a Scarlock-colored heart.
There we go.
Oh, also, can I have Raish Alpha basically just send Matrina, hey, I didn't die, I just had to take the ring off?
Already done, sir.
Can we get some therapy?
What happened to you guys?
Who did you ask that to?
Died!
I'm gonna-
Everybody, we died!
I'm gonna
Who
look
did
at
you ask that
it.
to, Scarlock?
How do you...
Who did you ask that to, Scarlock?
I'm just saying that to myself, to be honest.
Oh.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like,
Oh, you know what?
excuse me?
I'm gonna go to Madeline,
Excuse
and then
me?
I'm gonna have her be my therapist.
Okay, so as you arrive at Madeline, yes, my lord.
Madeline, I need you!
Oh,
What can I help you with, my lord?
I put one hand on the shoulder, look deep into her eyes, and say, I need a therapist.
You a therapist.
I died! Madeline, I died!
I see. Yes, my lord. Of course you did.
and I must suck.
Okay. Yes, of course. You need a therapist because you died. Yes.
Can you be my therapist?
I'm not actually that.
I give her puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
If I find you a therapist, would that be all right? My lord.
I know a therapist.
Alright.
I
I know
know-
a person who can do memories.
Same thing, really.
Well, I do know someone who studied psychology for many years, a colleague, a friend of mine.
I'll go to Yara. Maybe she can help me.
Stop being a little.
I can send your name forward if you'd like, my lord.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I can have you collected if you're mentally unstable.
No, I'm
Oh my
fine.
god.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
sure?
walk up to her and whisper in her ear. He's mentally unstable. He needs help.
Right, Scarlock, before you go, I want you to do me a favor. Yes?
Mm.
Right? And she kind of, she reaches down to her desk and pulls a little scrap of parchment. She writes a few lines on it and folds it. Scarlock, if you please deliver this note to Lady Perpetuum in the House of Everlasting Pleasure. Please. As she hands the note to you, Scarlock.
I'm already angry with her. I don't think that's such a good idea.
No, just please. For me?
All right, for you.
As she nods and hands it to you.
Hey, buddy, I summoned my shadow clone, dude. And
My lord. And as she's standing right there, my lord, I would prefer if you delivered the message, not your clone.
this is me.
It is not you.
How do you know?
She sighs.
Fine.
She
go to
still
Scire.
the same kind of bemused smile, nods slowly. We'll handle what happens between you and Scire later. Lucius, Gawain, any last minute things, little things you want to do before the next quest hook next session?
Basically just check in with my rangers, I guess.
As per your last orders, all of Blue Pod is equipped and ready to go.
Sweet.
They're like armed to the nails, poison dipped arrows, barbed arrows. They're ready to go. They have no idea why, but they're ready.
Hey, Gawain, I have some special arrows if you would want some splitting arrows.
Sure.
600 gold.
Lucius goes back to his room for a little bit and prays to Iomade, pretty much saying,
On the way to your room, you're stopped by Count Raish.
"Yes, Raish."
My lord, I would like to apologize for faking your presence with illusions, but I do have a suggestion. If you will pardon my overstepping my bounds as Magister, my lord.
Of course. What is your suggestion?
You have met Raish Alpha, yes?
Yes.
Raish Alpha can perform to a modicum of what I can. If I were to create simulacrums of the remaining sentinels, would that be a suitable replacement for my illusions, so as not to cause panic among your populace? And to be completely fair as well, this simulacrum will be able to function as though you were rather tired and rather exhausted.
I suppose I'll give it I'll think about it.
Very well, my lord. I only ask because I care.
Of course.
As he nods his head and allows you to pass, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I go to my room, kneel at my altar, sends prayer to Iomade, pretty much saying, "My new strength is yours, ready to be guided by your hands." And so I'll roll knowledge religion. Oh shit, 39.
Nice. Yes, with a 39 on knowledge religion. What was your prayer?
Pretty much, you would have used like flower language and stuff, but saying like, "My new strength is yours, ready to be guided by your hands." Or exactly that, I guess.
Okay. As you bow your head and you send your prayer, clasping your hands together around your holy symbol. Once, twice, as you feel the warmth of your connection to your deity, as you feel something in your hands. And as you open your hands, you see a small scrap of beautiful, pure white paper appear, seemingly having been there from the beginning. And inscribed on the paper itself, the parchment, it says the name Marcus Aurelius.
Oh. All right.
Roll a knowledge.
Nobility?
You already rolled a knowledge.
Religion. Nobility?
This is also religion.
Oh, another religion?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 32? Not
This is
bad.
the name
Hey.
of a rather powerful angel.
Okay.
The true name,
Oh,
meaning
shit.
if you have someone that can summon creatures, you can call for this specific angel.
With the 39, do I get the feeling that it's like an in time of need thing, or if I should summon him to talk to me?
With a 39, either.
Okay.
It's not even a one-time thing necessarily.
Oh, okay.
It's just the name of an angel.
Gotcha. Cool. Awesome.
I've been waiting for you to roll above an 18 on
Hey. Yeah.
religion.
Well, this is like the perfect time for that shit.
Exactly. You get the name of the
Yeah.
angel.
Sweet. All right. I'll kind of put that. I don't know. I'll tuck that somewhere. No. You know what? After learning the name, I feel like I should know that I shouldn't let the name get out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You, with that knowledge religion,
Mm-hmm.
should you let that name get out, if somebody with less than pure morals were to use that name, they could bind this angel to their will forever.
Okay.
Were
then-
they to be powerful enough.
All right. Then I'm gonna go to the nearest fire and burn the note.
Smart. Alrighty. As you go to the sconce in your room and burn the note, as soon as it touches fire, the entire note, almost ludicrously fast, like flash paper used in a magic show, zips into nothing but dust,
All right.
as if it was designed to be burnt.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go talk to the Brothers of Iron about the armor that I ordered them to make.
Awesome. And you find that their plans have actually been completed, and they've put the first 15 light armors into production already as a test
Cool.
batch.
That's good.
But with that, as it is now 12:11, and the only other thing that I could do would be embark you guys on big ass quests.
I want to hunt, but I want to hunt for something worthy, so I'm assuming we'll do that next time.
Yeah, because that's a process.
Not worthy.
Not
We're
worthy.
not worthy. We're
But-
not worthy.
You guys are now in Sunreach with really nothing on your plate
Wow.
besides the things on your plate.
Yep.
Um,
Nothing on your plate besides everything you need to do.
also being mythic
Mm-hmm.
with your Golden Legionnaires, which
Time to go mythic
on your
scouting.
way
Guys, I
around
have an
town.
amazing mythic sense.
On your way around town,
I bet you do.
you see the Golden Legionnaires again at their posts, nodding to you as you walk, all of them without a hint of shame in their eyes and hearts, at their new, well,
Home.
Centurion, Percival, but their new lords, you guys.
Yeah.
So is Arcturon just a regular, like, Gilded Legionnaire now?
No, he is technically also a Centurion in terms of a Golden Legionnaire rank, but he does not wear his helmet anymore.
Oh, is he like
Only,
Percy's subordinate at that point?
yeah. So he currently, if you see his art, he's not wearing the helmet with the crest.
Mm-hmm.
He's just wearing the headband that you see in the art right next to it.
Okay, gotcha.
He's now an Optio.
Sure. does that
Optio
mean?
is Optio. So there's two. The Centurion of the Century elects an Optio, who's like the rear guard pretty much, and he's the second in command of the Century.
Yeah, he's second in command of this legion.
Mhm.
They're still Arcturod's men, but
Yeah.
Arcturod is Percy's man
Okay.
now.
Quick question.
So then.
Okay,
would
so
be
you know
more
how
of a
we have
chicken.
like different colored stuff, like gold and mythic stuff. Is that what you see, or is it just you can tell, like, or can you tell like, oh, this person has like a golden
Technically,
mythic, or this person has a dark form or something like that?
technically, surges of that style, like when you see the mythic powers, are visible by anybody. The strength of the surge to gauge the relative mythic level of somebody can only be really evaluated by another mythic person. Anybody that's not mythic would just see it as the color.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like, as what we see, can like, cause you know how we can just detect like mythic people left and right now.
Yes, if you use your mythic sense, you can check to see if they're mythic or not.
Okay, but does that just see if they're mythic or what kind of mythic they are? I mean, I know it doesn't really
It
matter.
doesn't show you the kind, but it does show you the strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're weak ass mythic fucks.
Y'all are tier 1 mythic. That's the weakest mythic come.
I mean, I don't think mythic and weak can really be used in the same
Exactly.
sentence.
Mythic itself is so
Unless-
goddamn strong.
Unless the word is not is in between the two.
Well, the Eudaeus are base mythic creatures, but don't have mythic level.
Yeah, they're just mythic creatures. They're mythic by blood.
And for level 10, they're fucking crazy.
Yeah, for a level 10, they're nuts.
Yeah.
They're level 10.
We had
Yeah.
some trouble
The
there.
base, the base, like,
So
Eudaeus
basically, this is
soldier.
what I did. I took a CR3 creature, which is just a base Eudaeus, and gave them 10 character levels.
Oh. Oh, so if we passed our mythic trial against Simon Kronstig, would this have been like the same trials we would have gone through, or would he have done something different?
They would have, because of where we were in the story, they would have been a little bit different, but I've been writing these trials or something similar to them for a long ass time.
So would they all just be background story, like
They would have been the
stuff, or-
most relevant leads to your backstory that you had yet to discover.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And it would always give you the next step in your backstory path that I've written out for each of you.
Okay.
I gave you guys each the next step in whatever story you were at. Scire's was just starting because she's the newest character. Lucius, yours was just starting because you haven't done a lot of backstory stuff.
Nope.
But Gawain, yours and Scarlock's was actually decently developed and revealed more because you guys have done more backstory stuff.
Is that the last block in my memory? No, that was fate intervening. You said.
That was you literally using Mythic and being like, fuck what actually happened. I'm gonna see this out.
What would happen if I beat Rilnock?
You will never know.
The world may never know. Another question.
Yeah.
So this is probably the last session if Adam leaves.
Bro, I have 2 weeks left.
Yeah, dude.
We have 2 weeks left, and why were we making a big deal about this last week then?
Trust me, I can
Well,
get...
no, you can be here on the 3rd, but not the 10th. So you have one Tuesday left.
You can
I
get-
want
so-
Tuesday, but I can swing more days. I just need to know in advance.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Well,
That depends on Alan.
I
mostly.
only really need one session to get you to the point that you can leave the campaign to make it make sense.
All right.
So
For
you
a
might
month.
individually be going to save Galahad.
Like, oh, there's a special reason why the rest of us can't go to the Fae.
Yep.
I will give you...
You're working it out.
You broke up.
Yeah, I'll give you the hint. That's not it. But that's,
Great hint.
but that's not far off.
Oh, I mean, that eliminates one thing.
There's just 5 billion more possibilities.
Exactly.
Okay, when can we go next then?
Actually, only 4,999,999,999.
I could do tomorrow night. I could do the next night. I could do Friday night.
I can do tomorrow night.
I probably can't do Saturday night. I think I'll be busy on Saturday night.
All right, when can
Oh,
Alan
shoot, no,
or
I can't do
Adam
tomorrow.
go? Because those are you guys are, I feel like, the most restricted at this point.
Actually, can't do tomorrow night. I forgot.
I probably
You have your
can't
decision.
tomorrow night, and I can't no longer do Thursday through Sunday because I now close every day.
So literally Tuesday again then.
Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
I
next
think
week.
next Monday might work as well for me at
Yeah,
least.
Monday would be
And I think
fine.
Alan should be fine then. What about
Would
you
we be
guys?
able to do a Monday, Tuesday, or no?
I could do Monday, Tuesday. Yeah.
I could do Monday, Tuesday.
I could do Monday, Tuesday.
Perfect.
More than
Back-to-back
likely.
sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, back-to-back sessions to close out this chapter and begin season 4.
Yes.
Yes. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
And that's when we'll start recording.
I recorded
Yep.
the session.
You did? Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, I missed the very beginning